Pizza Hut.
No, there's no Pizza Hut anywhere.
Pizza Hut. No, not motorcycles. I have no interest in motorcycles. Why are you advertising this to me?
Because you're registered as a dude on your thing. So they give you dude ads.
Sure.
Similar how they give me girl ads, like makeup, even though I don't wear makeup. Or
That's
perfume,
fair.
even though I don't wear perfume. It's the stereotypical stuff that they advertise on your thingy-ma-doop once you register a gender.
I'm gonna lower the game audio a little bit because
Okay.
the game audio is a little loud.
It's okay. I'm in pain. Kitty. I got a kitty here though, so it makes it better.
So check the 1, 2, 3, making sure that the sound is not poopy.
Kitty, kitty. This is Kitty Poopy in my lap. Oh, thank you, Poso113 for subscribing.
Ah, yeah, that's a new Twitch follower. What's up, dude?
Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate
Thank you very much.
We
You got the
appreciate
you got the Articuno. You got the Articuno. part.
Articuno.
Articuno.
You see, I noticed that with my eyes plenty.
Yes. Yes, and you did good.
And then
All
is the restream chat still working?
It should be, but nobody's like commented yet.
Okay.
So like
Just wanted to make sure it
everything should
wasn't
be
broken.
working there. Everything should be good. Anyway, what's good? Table big stories. So just go on with it.
I hate you all for making me do this. You are my suffering and bane to my existence.
And that's why we love this game.
Oh boy. Oh jeez. Golly gee whiz.
Gee golly gosh.
I'm just gonna type howdy in the chat just to check.
It should be good.
I know. I just
If it-
want to check. Am I not allowed to do my own science research? There you go.
Golden Aries. Oh, yeah, that does confirm that it's working. Good,
Thank you, Golden.
good
Aries.
on you, pal.
Yeah.
How's it going, dude? Is you coming in from your monster huntedness?
Yes. We are back.
Okay, Avatar Rockstar says howdy, hello, welcome to the stream, except you're already here, we all know
I told
it.
you I'm to test it, and it works, so that makes me happy.
Okay, I thought that said report to Chief Dad for a second.
He is Chief Dad, he's our father.
He's super Chief Dad.
Remember how the canonical
Absolutely.
for Fredward is that his dad left when he was a baby? This is his dad.
This is his canon
This
pops.
is Chief Dad.
This is Chief Dad.
This is canonical father that we're on.
Chieftain Papa.
Or
Also,
else-
sup Golden Aries, welcome to the stream, it's good to see ya.
We're on Snowy Poop Mountain, and we gotta go talk to our dad.
Hello, Pop.
Hi, Dad.
Will you let me ride a dragon now?
Hey,
T, you got your merchant sorted out.
I thought it said merch, as in like
We got your
t-shirts.
merchant merked.
We got your t-shirts, we got your towels, we got your mugs with your logo on it.
Okay, apparently the next mini boss is a big no-no, according to Golden Aries, so I'm excited.
That's gonna be painful.
Apparently, like, it's one of his least favorite monsters in the series, if not his least favorite. So I will be the judge of whether or not it's good enough to actually be considered a bad monster. I'll see if this is a hot take.
If you want my opinion, all monsters are the worst monsters.
Well,
They all
that's
suck.
a shit take right there.
I
You
hate
just
it all.
haven't played Monster Hunter.
They're all bland and they do the same thing.
How are they all how are
They
they
all look
bland?
like lizards. Every single one of them.
Yeah,
is a
because they're all
lizard.
supposed to be wyverns. Like that's just how the game works.
Hello, Technical Difficulty Studios. Welcome to the stream. This is where my never-ending suffering and pain is continuing because Tyler refuses to let me rest. We're moving right now, and it's killing me because finals are also this week. So my final papers and projects for my current graduate school program is due on the same day we're moving. So I've just been trying to get everything done in like it's a lot, and I'm just very burnt out. But we haven't played this in a while, and Tyler wanted to, and as a loving girlfriend, here I am.
Oh,
the kill.
So I'm existing now in this game that I hate because all the monsters look the same. It's the same thing over and over again. I have no idea what's going on. It's just pain, and this stupid cat keeps following us that I just want to punch every time he talks because I hate him. And then now we have quests apparently, I guess. I was not aware we had quests. Thought we were just running around.
Yeah, so I'm just, like, seeing if I can do a bunch of fucking side quests here. And I can, so hell yeah.
Thank you,
I don't know what half of these do.
I appreciate it. Oh yeah, we forgot to name Kentucky.
Oh yeah, Kentucky.
We did say we'd rename KFC to Kentucky. So you gotta do that next time we're in the monster thing. Thanks for the reminders, Technical. But yeah, Golden Marys, thank you for the well wishes. My master's program right now is it's like in this weird gray. It's like a little over a third of the way through the program, to the point where we have to take the fort in like a month or two, which is pretty much like a certification test that shows up. This person has a brain that they can teach literacy and like basic stuff to elementary school students, and so I'm not looking forward to that. And that on top of studying for that, I have my final papers, which is a report on my observation hours, but it's still COVID restrictions. We are not allowed in schools to observe, even though we need to observe. So a lot of our stuff's done online.
Yeah, so Megan's got some hurdles to jump thanks to a certain fucky disease.
I know, it's been such a pain. Because we're third away program, and I have not gotten a chance to interact with a single student.
Hi, Pimp Demon!
It sucks. Hey, Pimp Demon. Hello, sweeties.
Hello.
I'm majoring in elementary education, like early childhood education right now.
She gonna be a teacher for people that pick their nose.
Shut the fuck up. For my master's degree. I have a Bachelor of Arts in Graphic Design, so in my ideal world, I would like to be an elementary school teacher, or like an art teacher, like for early education. But those slots are pretty limited. So right now, I'm most likely going to end up in a general education type field. But yeah, the one thing I kind of thought the regulations would be lifted by now, but they're still pretty heavily imposed around here. So they're not just letting any old random person in. And by the way, I need like 70 hours of observation on top of my student teaching, which I have not gotten to do either of those things. So what they're allowing for observation is recordings of classrooms that you can observe and take notes on and do your observation reports then. But it's like not as, I would say, it's more effective to be actually in the classroom and like talk to teachers and get it done. Because just observing is, it's just kind of like you're just sitting there absorbing. It's not the same.
You're looking, you're not doing. And you gotta do.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just ranting and complaining right now.
No, that's fine. People
really,
take interest in our lives, otherwise they wouldn't fucking watch us.
Overwhelmed. And so anyway, not only do I have that to worry about, but we're moving on Sunday to a new apartment. And so right now we're doing all those a bunch of phone calls to get all our stuff moved over there. So we had to to get our Wi-Fi moved.
Yeah, we just got like a bunch of.
To get the electricity turned on, so we're not just sitting in the dark. Getting all the figurines packed. The cleaning is going to be a butt, because you see, when you have figurines, they leave dust everywhere, and so. And because they leave out dust everywhere, once you dust all the figurines and pack them, the dust ends up on the floor. And because it's on the floor, everything looks like garbage. And don't even get me started on the walls, because when you take down pictures, the walls get all messed up because the little tapey things, even though they say, oh, they're not going to damage the walls, they end up damaging the walls anyway. So now you're just sitting there like, how am I going to fix this? And then you have this giant couch you're sitting on, but The people that were supposed to help you move it either injured themselves or decided, oh, we're going out of town on this Sunday. And so now you're just sitting here like, how am I gonna levitate this couch? And it's just a lot. I'm just really moving always stresses me out because it just freaks me out.
Megan don't like change. Megan don't like change. It make her uncomfy.
Okay.
I got
says,
shot.
So I recently checked out the trailer for the upcoming DLCs to the game Destiny 2, and oh boy, it upgrades a race. Interesting.
I haven't played Destiny.
I've heard
I started out like not thinking it would be like, it's it's whatever. But like the more that I hear about it over time, the more that I like kind of want to play it.
I played a little bit of the first Destiny, but I never got to play the second Destiny 2. Apparently it's supposed to be pretty interesting though.
Yeah, I like fucking what? Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, yeah, that's right. I like Halo as a game, but I don't own an Xbox because I just think PlayStation is better. And so Destiny seems like a good secondhand Halo experience.
Okay.
From what I can tell.
Halo was one of those series I could never really get into because it was pretty much for me, my experience of Halo was, okay, we're going to this checkpoint now in the little car.
Yeah,
now we're in the fort, and now we're going to another point. When are we gonna get some plot? Oh God, ew, Tyler.
I'm sorry, okay?
You've been doing this all day, and it hurts me. I'm receiving gradual damage on top of my mental damage. Oh, okay, Golden Aries says, by all means, rant away. I got some major respect for those going into education training fields. Personally, I'm finishing my associates in science and moving towards my bachelor's in biology.
Ooh.
Nice. Good on you, bro.
Science, dude, man. I love science.
Transferring to my first 4-year university, hopefully next fall. I know, sure as hell respect my teachers. It's a respectful field. Thank you for that.
If I were to be a teacher, which is still an option for me, being a teacher is like something that I would.
Potentially thinking about going back to school, but we'll see.
I don't have the money to go back to
not
school,
yet,
but like
but,
once I get the money to go back to school.
If some money landed in your lap, when did you want to go back to school?
Yeah, I would go. Well, I would do a few things. I would either do. Well, actually, if I had enough money, it wouldn't be either. It would be all up. I would take some improv courses and some vocal lessons to get into the voiceover business or the voice acting business. Either way,
you do actually have a nice range, so that would be something cool to do.
Yeah, so I would be down to do.
It's a hard industry to get into, though.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, voiceovers I think is a little bit easier. Like voice acting, you actually need, for the most part, need to move to the voice acting places, California and I think Texas are the two big ones.
Those are
but voiceovers are more all over the place because voiceover is mostly for commercials, I think.
I get it.
Whereas voice acting is
you would have to do a little more research on that.
Yeah, a little bit more.
From pretty much the reason I decided to go into teaching rather than graphic design is I have some really shitty college professors to the point where I'm like, these teachers just made me want to kill myself. I'm literally considering either continuing to the next day to go to this class or just slitting my wrists in the bathtub. And so after I graduated, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make sure no one else. I'm gonna make sure other people don't have to go through that kind of experience. And I've always liked kids, so I'm like, I'm gonna try and make the best.
Well, okay, let's rephrase that before somebody takes that out of context. She's
good
with kids. She's very good around kids. She knows how to.
You're such a dumb.
I know. That was.
Turn into that creep. Anyway, so yeah, that's the reason why I decided to do a field change, and especially during I graduated from my initial college track during COVID, the quarantine. Everything got shut down 3 months before I was set to graduate.
Yeah.
So I had to do the last 3 months of my college experience online, which sucked.
Fun fact, Megan has never actually had a proper graduation.
My high school graduation was in a hospital, and my college graduation was in front of my laptop at home. I get to my robe though on both the circumstances. They give you the robe.
So at least you got like some of the.
Yeah, and they give you the fancy paper, but other than
The fancy paper that does nothing. Yeah, awesome.
They basically get the ability the Guardians have if you're the player and you know anything about Destiny and Guardians, you know that's oh boy. I do not know.
I know nothing about Destiny.
No,
But once again, I would love to learn at some point in my life.
Technical difficulty studio says I'm moving to my Metal Gear class.
Good for you. We know
we
very well you would ace that class.
We know you are.
And that I'm going to be fighting rubber dildo chicken. God damn it. I hate the rubber dildo chicken. You see, the rubber dildo chicken is probably my least favorite monster, Golden Aries. So, like, if the next monster that I have to fight is a rubber dildo chicken, then I must agree with you that it is a terrible fucking thing to face.
My least favorite monster is the one right there.
This one? That I'm fighting?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah. No, that one's an ugly piece of shit.
Yeah, that's a terrible monster. Can't even attack. It just kind of farts around.
I'm literally a fucking Kongawala. Literally fucking ape.
My favorite is when you just wander around and mumble to yourself about Naruto.
I like powers. I do that.
I also like
For
when you
power
pretend you're
scaling
being
reasons.
interviewed by someone and talk to yourself how you would answer that interview question.
Shut your fucking mouth. I don't do
Yes, you
that.
do.
I don't do that. I refuse to believe that I do that, even though it's probably completely true.
You do. I was
Shit.
asking you one day, I'm like, you sound upset. What are you talking about? It's like, oh, I was answering pretend interview questions about
I
my family.
did.
And I was preparing jokes for it in case I ever got interviewed.
It's just something that I do. I talk to myself, okay? I'm kind of a freak.
Yeah, he doesn't have an internal monologue, like, at all. It's all
I'm never able to. Like, there are just, like, some people in the world who don't, like, speak in their brains. Like,
You're
it's
the
normally an
only
out loud
one
person.
I've ever met who has no internal monologue.
Well, you're the only one I've ever met who has too much internal monologue, so can I get some of that?
You mean I actually think and have a thought process?
Yeah, a little too much and it makes you sad.
Yeah, but it makes sure that we got all those boxes packed a week early.
That's fair.
Let's see. Golden Aries is Gypsaros.
Gypsaros, yeah.
It's definitely up there for me. He was a queen back in MH4U, constantly poisoning you, flashing you, and then playing dead only for some move to get carded from his dead flailing.
Oh my god.
That sounds like you're a daily morning, actually.
What?
Where you're constantly poisoning me with your farts, and then you flash me with your nipples.
What?
And then you play dead after you work out because you're so tired.
Oh, play dead after work? This is what I have to deal with, people. I play dead, apparently, when I work out, even though my bones are cracking.
You
Jeez.
play retarded. Play all out. Speaking of kids, tomorrow's my first day of 7th grade. I hope you have a good school day at 7th grade. Middle school for me always was
Middle school sucked. I hated middle school.
I feel sorry for anyone going through middle school right now. I know it's an awkward, weird transitional period.
And if it's not, then you were born under a lucky star, my friend.
Yeah.
If you actually liked middle school growing up, you're either just like born lucky or making somebody else's life miserable. That's pretty much how it goes.
Just puberty in general is a sucktacular time.
When balls drop, they drop hard. It's not fun.
When women's boobs start growing and their skin gets oily, and then they're literally bleeding once a month.
They literally start dying.
Literally, it's awful because you smell, you feel gross. No one teaches you anything about periods.
Nah, COVID ruined. That would make sense. That's another fucking thing. It's like COVID makes you have to do everything online.
Yeah, that can suck. In person, middle school isn't any better. Trust me. If anything, it saves you from the smell, because either everyone's wearing too much cologne or perfume, or they are not wearing deodorant and smell like an onion. I fell in the onion category.
Ironically, when you realize that you haven't put on deodorant this morning is when you start sweating the most.
That's true. But yeah, that's the one bonus of not being in person for middle school, is you don't have to smell the people.
I'm doing okay with puberty. Wait.
That's good on you then.
Run.
Yeah. Some people have it easier than others. It kind of depends on your genetic makeup. Puberty for me fucking sucked. Because I was in constant pain, like once a week for a month.
Puberty for me wasn't super bad. Like, puberty itself was not super bad. The people around me going through puberty, that fucking sucked.
True. People
That sucked big ass.
Are super self-conscious at that age, so they tend to lash out at others and make others feel shit, so they feel better.
Yep, and
so,
that's my life in a nutshell.
Yeah.
It was not fun. Not fun middle school time for Ty.
Pimp Demon says, alright, Destiny lore time by following something known as the sword logic.
Oh, I love the sword logic. I don't even know what it is, and I already love it.
I hate it. It's terrible. Sword logic. It's like a program on your sword. You people
That's
trying to code logic on my sword. Okay, so I use the known as sword logic. You can basically gain strength
Oh God,
of a
glitched out.
person you kill. Okay, so it's like an absorb feat.
Ah.
It does more, but I'm lazy to say everything. So it's like a mosquito ability where you go.
It does. Oh. Yeah, like I thought you actually like didn't read it because we were lazy, but no, Pimp Demon just.
No, I'm reading it word
that he
for
was
word.
lazy.
Excuse you. I'm offended. Offense.
You and everyone on Tumblr.
No one's on Tumblr anymore.
Exactly.
Everyone left after they banned all the porn.
That's true. Also, why the fuck would OnlyFans ban all of its porn?
I don't know.
I don't know if we've had this conversation already.
CEOs are just out of touch. Like how
They don't understand.
it would be like if Pornhub banned all their porn, essentially.
Literally.
It makes
I
no
saw a fucking TikTok once, and it was a guy like pretending to be the CEO of OnlyFans, and he was looking at everybody around him. And he says, "How much of our site is porn?"
All of it. Let's get rid of all of it. Jesus, it's such a stupid business decision.
He was like 9%, 90%. What? Excuse me? No, like we can't do that.
Not on my Christian OnlyFans.
Oh my God. That's half of the reason that like this shit keeps happening is because like CEOs are just like old people now.
Well,
and they still have that mindset of like,
transition of monetary gains and power does not transition. It just kind of sticks with the same generation until they die.
Yep. Oh, got the Togekirechi. Yeah.
Scritchity scratchy. Someone else.
No, this is the mini boss.
It's a kitty.
You
Oh, it's a
like-
flying squirrel.
Yeah, it's a flying squirrel snake.
Why does everything have to be a reptile?
Because that's just what it's wyverns.
They all look the same.
That's what they're all called. They're all wyverns.
I hate it. They're all the same. They all look the same.
Oh, okay, really? The one was just like freaking out about the fact that it was a squirrel, and now, well, it was a snake.
I thought it was a mammal until he told me it was part snake, and now
There are mammals in Monster Hunter.
No, they're all
We literally just passed by a giant mammoth.
Let's see. Golden Aries says, oh yeah, puberty sucked. 1 minute things are sunshine and lollipops, and the next thing is everlasting dread. It's all over responsibilities and autism diagnosis. At least in my experience.
No, that's a pretty accurate experience.
That's actually pretty close to my experience as well. You're like,
Oh, okay. No, Toby is clean. There is another who uses lightning who makes me want to rip my ears off.
Gotcha.
Ooh, okay, that's a hint. So, it's a monster with a very bad screeching roar, I would assume. And it's a lightning monster, so I don't know.
Our cat, 4 a.m. in the morning when she takes a poop in her litter box.
That might be it.
That might be it.
That might be it.
Pimp says, Tyler, if you could use the sword logic, would you? I'm not a big fan of killing other people for their stuff.
Yeah. Plus, like, what people have abilities that I would want. Like, I mean, maybe I could.
don't know.
Maybe I could kill Jeff Bezos and take his money.
What is Jeff Bezos? Maybe he can do old rich man abilities.
the ability of like rich old men to just fuck with our government and make the poor more poor. Sure, I'll go with that.
Love it. Get yourself so upset.
Because the rich are too rich and they need to stop.
Can't be helped. It's just not happening. It's out of our control.
They don't have to be human. Okay. In real life?
Do we still have to kill it? Yeah, no, he's talking about in real life. What are you talking about? Like imaginary life? Reddit life?
Yes, imaginary life. Like if I were to go, like if I were to get isekai'd into a world and I was to be given a power and
So wait, you wouldn't consider the
sword
people
logic.
there in this other world real people, even though they would act and talk like actual people?
Well, like if they're giving me an ability, I would assume that the world is a lot more dangerous and people are a lot more shitty.
You wouldn't survive in any isekai type situations, Tyler.
Hey. I know I have my creative abilities.
You wouldn't survive. You'd fall into a pit trap immediately.
A pit trap, yeah, that would probably happen. But I feel like I could survive.
If it was like a ReZero situation in which if you died, you would like restart at a certain point, then I could see you probably figuring a way around it.
Like that's literally the point of the like entire thing.
You've never seen it.
I could already assume that that's what it is.
You have not seen.
I have not seen it. I know it gets like super fucked up for the main character. I know that for a fact.
Boo. Oh, it's time for your daily fairy tale update. We are currently in like the 80s episodes.
Yeah, we're in Rathalos now. Hello, Josie X.
Hi, Josie.
Good to see you. We'll swap out to Ratha.
Let's see, technical difficulties. So to be fair, I had to grow up fast because my mom never preached from the truth of the world.
Perfected my. Wait,
So-
protect? Protect?
Oh, she didn't protect him from the truth of the world.
Ah,
I don't really know what that means, but
my guess is that means he was spoiled.
I was thinking more so that he just had unlimited internet access and saw some weird things.
Yeah, no, that also might be it. His
Yeah.
innocence may have been ruined by the internet.
The internet tends to do that. Happy
To an entire generation, their innocence was ruined by the big kids on the playground. To this generation, it's the internet. I think this generation has it worse.
Yeah, I was traumatized by Happy Tree Friends when I was 8 because a friend showed it to me. Like, oh, this is funny. I was like, no, it's not funny seeing small, cute animals get tortured. What kind of sociopath watches this?
Yeah, no.
That's a serial killer kind of animation
that's
in the
fucked.
making.
Mm-mm.
It's not.
That's
it still freaks me out. I don't like
that's
it.
Christian before Christian was a thing right there.
Have you ever read the fairy tale 100 Year Quest?
I want to, but I haven't done it yet. Like things have just been like busy.
Anyway, back to fairy tale. So we're, this is my first experience of fairy tale because we're apparently just going through all the big ones that I skipped over during my childhood.
Yeah. So next up we're probably gonna do like Bleach.
Yeah, we're probably doing Bleach. We're just getting all the big ones out of the way that I never watched. Because I had taste as a child and picked only the good ones. But I have to go through the garbage now because it's a rite of passage. Yeah. So we're in the Exalt, stupid otherworld thing.
We're in Rathalos.
Gerald sucks. You can suck my nuts.
You mean Jalal?
Jalal, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Gajiel is still the best thing.
He's adorable. I like how I was given like a plethora of main cast characters. Where it's like, look at all these characters with unique backstories and interesting powers. And I want the goblin one who wants a cat. It's a cat. That's the one I'm gonna attach to myself to. And the cats are cute, and that's my thoughts on the series so far.
I'm also a big fan of Gajiel, so like Megan made a good choice. I was expecting her to like Elfman more, honestly. Cause like Elfman is like the kind of like respect all women, strong, dumb idiot that Megan absolutely loves.
I do like him though. Simba, but all the way cool. And Daniel says, hey, Scouter, Megan finally returned to the game that she hates.
What's up, Antonio?
Still hated Antonio, but we're here. Technical difficulty says, oh, okay, so he lived in the hood of New York City, and my sister showed me happy tree friends as a kid.
Gross.
I was scared, but now I think it's good art. I mean, to each their own. Again,
To each their own.
This is America, where one of the coolest things is that you can be entitled to your opinion. But to me, it just was like, what if a serial killer made an animation where it was just, because literally one of the like foretelling signs of like, is your child going to become a serial killer is like killing animals and like picking the bones and meat apart into like sorting it into like playing with dead bodies and stuff.
Yeah, just like getting really fucked up.
Yeah, so it's just to me it just freaked me out. I was like, that's not cool. Josie says, on the topic of fairy tale, which one is a better fantasy anime, DC or FD?
Black Clover or Fairy Tail?
I think Black Clover is better.
Yeah, I think Black Clover. I would give it to.
Black Clover has a terrible start, but
yeah, absolutely horrible start.
But
Black
it
Clover.
actually gets decent.
It gets really good.
I wouldn't say really good, but I would say
I like
decent.
it personally. Like I really like Black Clover.
I think it was a parody to make fun of kids shows. Well, that's fine. I still thought it was creepy. Like that.
Yeah, no, that's still.
Why would you spend that
like,
much
I
time
understand the point of it. It was definitely like a parody, and that was obvious. But like, it was still weird. I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit.
Hello, cat.
Apple.
Cat being fluffy and poopy. We're only a half hour in. Jesus Christ! This game goes on forever and nothing ever happens.
Why you talking edgy? What's your problem?
Pit Demon says here are some of the key powers of the sword logic according to
Versus Battle Wiki. So
Okay.
statistics amplification, power mimicry, reactive evolution.
death manipulation, pocket reality manipulation,
That's
time speed manipulation.
fucked. That's fucked. Yeah, no, like as a power, like that seems overpowered as all hell. Especially, well, like if you take it into a fight and you're like starting off with like no powers, it only works if you kill something. So you kind of be late to the party unless the other person has a revival technique. But
Okay, go ahead, sorry.
but like that's a pretty overpowered ability regardless. I would need to play Destiny before I could really like judge that. Pokemon was made by animal killers that hate anything that's not. What? No, Pokemon was made by a guy that like looked around for bugs in his backyard. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, Golden Aries. The dub is pretty much almost caught up to the sub if you prefer that. Asta's, I would say, is a little less annoying sounding in the dub compared to the sub, and he does become less screechy as the series goes on. Like,
Or,
by episode,
like,
you get used to it.
I don't
as well.
know if he gets less screechy, but he does. You do get used to the screeching.
I would say
you know
by
what I mean?
episode 20 or 30 in
It's
the
like-
dub, I got used to his.
It's like getting Naruto, getting used to like Naruto's voice.
It also,
if you're-
it also personally helped that we drank during the introduction to the series as a precaution. That did help a lot.
Well, Naviru.
It does help. Okay, like start watching it ironically, and you will end watching it
Unironically.
unironically. That's basically how Black Clover goes.
Yeah.
That's how we did it.
You gotta make fun of it for like 20 or 30 episodes. And then I made
And then
fun
it
of it.
gets
I made fun of it for 80 episodes until I got to like a certain part and I'm like, I actually cannot see where this is going.
Yeah, it actually gets good, I think, personally.
Pokemon is basically watch animals fight each other for the fun of it and put them in balls, just saying. I mean, it's supposed to be like a friendship thing, right? Like,
Yeah, like Pokemon actually like doing it, and it's the only way. Within the game, it's also the only way that they evolve because you never find like Pidgeots in the wild, but you find Pidgeys and you catch them and battle them to get stronger so that they evolve into Pidgeots. It's stuff like that.
Yeah, well, I guess technically, Josie, if we're going that route, isn't this similar? We're again, as we talked yesterday, or last time we streamed, you're kidnapping babies and their eggs from their parents, and you force them into these battle-like scenarios.
It's fucked up on the surface, but if you actually get into the meat of things, it's cool.
Mm-hmm. I fucking hate
It's literally Pokemon
shark,
with Monster Hunter.
frog, inflatable things.
Yeah, I like Zamtrios personally, but like I will say that like he's not my favorite monster.
Listen, we ain't talking to PETA right now. PETA has a.
Oh yeah, no, PETA.
PETA kind of sucks. They have too much of a high kill count. Where they
It's
kill
very,
most of the animals
it's
that get
very
turned over to them.
hypocritical.
They
Like
are very
they want
hypocritical.
everybody to not like kill animals, and then they kill animals.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked. I'll tell this to PETA straight to their faces. Fuck you, PETA. You're you big old piece of garbage.
Josie says, well, it's better because it's just kidnapping. I guess if we're going by like the law of violations, or like the order of which violations are worse.
Jesus Christ. Well, I mean,
Isn't
like
Pokemon kidnapping as well? You find them in a wild and you put them in a ball. This is like being kidnapped from birth, though.
yeah, that is a little like this is like in Pokemon it's more like catching a bunny and then making it your pet. And this it's more like taking a baby bunny, and then
No, not
like
even
as soon as it's
yet.
born.
It's we take the uterus of the
Jesus fuck.
of the mother bunny
This went dark.
that was
This went to a
pregnant,
dark place.
and then we put it in some hay, and then then we wait for it to quote unquote hatch.
Jesus Christ. This went to a dark place real quick. I don't want
Yeah,
it.
I know about the PETA Pokemon game technical difficulties.
Oh my god, the PETA Pokemon game. That's some gross stuff.
They didn't even they just kind of glossed over the whole point of Gen 5 as well with that.
Yeah, literally.
You know, like Gen 5 already addressed this kind of scenario.
Yeah, literally the evil team is PETA.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots. You see what happens when you're PETA, and you just release animals into the wild willy-nilly? It changes the entire fucking ecosystem.
That's true. Also,
Although for Pokemon Black and White 2, that was actually a good thing because we got more Pokemon.
15 says, but why animals kill animals? Why can't we? Their logic stupid. 15, are you okay? You having a stroke?
But why can't animals kill animals? Because they already fucking do that.
Yeah, they already do.
So,
I mean, kitties kill birds and mice, so Meowth would kill a Pidgey in the wild and eat it.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah.
I mean, we've actually seen it happen in Pokemon Snap.
Delicious.
We see them going after Pidgey eggs or something like that.
Yum. Hi, Dad.
Hello.
Do you recognize me, your son, Fredward? You abandoned me 9 years ago. I'm still 10 years old, by the way. I'm also still unkidnapped. Golden Aries says, to be fair, Stories doesn't have the wow, I'm stroking up. Have the most lore accurate portrayal of how some monsters can be found. Last I checked, the bears don't hatch from eggs, neither do lightning wolves or Super Saiyan monkeys. That is true, Golden.
Okay, to be fair, the lightning wolf is very reptilian.
True, technically, according to Tyler, they're all lizards.
Well, actually, not all of them. Now that I think about it, because there are monster types called fang beasts. We've actually run into a couple already.
As long
as
as
the mammoths we've seen, there were warthogs.
that one fat bunny that we got to slide on, I like
Fat
that
bunny.
one. That one's the best one. All the others suck.
Lagombi.
If it's a lizard, it sucks. If it's not a lizard, it's awesome. Because that's how few there are. I rarely see something that isn't a lizard in this game.
But yeah, most of the monsters in this game are lizard-like to some extent.
Okay, Pimp Demon clarified. He's like, oh, I mean, animals kill animals, so why can't we PETA? Logic stupid. Yeah. Most of the cows actually in the world are pretty much captively bred. Pretty much we have so many cows at the point that the methane is causing our ozone layers to just pretty much fuck up.
Yep.
And so
Lots of cows, farts.
yeah, so because people still want beef though, which is why I think it's cool that scientists are making science lab meat.
Science meat?
Yeah, well, like the Impossible Burger, Burger King, stuff like that.
Don't those like give you cancer or something?
How are you supposed to know that? It's like only been out for a little. Okay, you can't just claim something gives cancer until you do a full research thing on it. And you can only do a full research thing on if does X give you cancer, does Y give you cancer. Over like a course of a 20 or 30 period study thing. That's what they did with cigarettes.
Ah.
Because when something just starts or something doesn't have, you can't just.
You can't slap that label.
You gotta see like, oh, there's a rise in cancer in these certain age groups, or see these certain things, and you do an interview or you like talk to people. You take in these certain things that they've done in their lives or been a part of, because there's a difference in. There's a lot of things that can cause cancer. For one, you can.
Like the sun.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Josie says the Pokemon power scale is so confusing because Arceus is
Oh my
god.
god, dude, don't bring Pokemon power scaling into this conversation.
Rock according to the movie. That rock was really powerful. Jesus Christ.
Okay, that is an outlier, I will say. Like Arceus not being stronger than a meteor, like that's immediately an outlier. So you can pretty much ignore that. But still, Pokemon power scaling is dumb because like you do have Arceus who is like multiversal. And then, like, all of his other Pokemon that he created, like Dialga and Palkia and Giratina, also multiversal. But then you have Groudon, who, like, should be able to stand up to Dialga any day of the week, but he, like, what did he create? He created the continents? No, Dialga created all of time! What the fuck are you... And then, like, we have, like... whole bunch of like other weird shit, like Mega Charizard going up against legendaries, so like, oh, is Mega Charizard multiversal, or is he fucking, like, Boulder level? I don't know, man! So...
That rock was super jacked. Oh, by the way, Technical, I'm not saying, like, we need to stop eating all cows or stuff, because no, that'd be stupid.
Yeah, no, that's... Yeah.
Probably because we are omnivore creatures that...
Yeah, we are omnivorous creatures. We do have
some form of meat in order to...
We do have canines.
Like, don't get me wrong, you can be vegetarian or vegan too and still be fine. Like, personally, for me, I would be vegetarian if I didn't have celiac disease. And because I have celiac disease, it makes it hard to... Well, first off, I'm allergic to tofu and a lot of those, like, meat substitutes.
Yep.
So, that would make my protein gains really hard to do. I would pretty much just have to eat beans. That would be my main protein thing, and that'd just be too hard to have that many limits on what I can and can't eat. Because I already can't eat a lot of things without dying.
Oh no! I just thought of what monster could be up next. Oh god, if this is the right one, Golden Aries, you're right. This one fucking sucks.
Technical difficulties. I was aware of Booty Royale, but are you aware of Dick Fight Island?
Oh god.
That's
I forgot about it.
You forgot about Dick Fight Island?
I forgot that was a thing for... I literally just heard about Dick Fight Island very recently.
I told you about Dick Fight Island.
I don't remember you telling me about...
It's one
actually...
of the top-selling mangas at the moment.
Oh my
on
god.
Amazon.
Why?
Dick
Of course
Fight
it
Island.
is.
Okay, Pink Demon says, yes, China, we are omniversal beings.
I mean, if we're going by, like, power scaling logic, yeah. Legitimately, because we create all of the fictional verses that we power scale. So, yeah, definitely.
Excalibur, to continue our conversation from before, Kratos with all the weapons and amulets of time, have time manipulation, soul manipulation, and create voids that drain life force and even suck them into it.
Yeah, no, that's pretty fucking hacked.
Nice.
That's like some of the best hacks that you can find. Like time manipulation, soul manipulation, and like void/black hole creation.
For some reason, I had switched Kratos and Thanos in my head. So I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
He's got the gauntlet. Kratos has the infinity gauntlet.
Yeah, Kratos apparently has the infinity gauntlet.
I'm pretty sure there is actually like an infinity gauntlet, like Easter egg in one of the God of War games. I don't remember which one though. I think it might be the most recent one.
Yeah, technical difficulty series. From what I remember at Dick Fight Island, it's pretty much a bunch of dudes on an island, and they fight with their penises, and whoever ejaculates loses.
That's so...
That's
the most fucking frat boy idiot college thing that I've ever heard in my life.
It's so stupid.
That it's easily the most, like, D-club meeting... Fucking dumbass.
Just, manga gets...
What
There's
the
so many weird mangas
fuck?
out there.
That can't be...
What?
Fucking... That can't
You want
be
me to
not
actually
hentai.
read off the actual synopsis?
No. I can believe that that's the synopsis. Like, Japan's just that weird, but, like, that can't not be porn.
Well, yeah.
That can't not be hentai.
Dick Fight Island. Let's take a look. Okay, so there are currently only 2 volumes out. Dick Fight Island is set in the fictional archipelago made up of 8 islands that were not discovered by the outside world until the end of the 20th century.
Oh, fun.
The king of the archipelago decided at the contest held every 4 years called the Great Wiring Tournament, which each of the 8 clans that make up the people of the archipelago is sending out their own champions. The champions face each other in a series of one-on-one fights, the winner being the person who can make the others orgasm first. Thus, the champions' goes and used by using armors that were designed for the manhood, growing large and more elaborate.
The manhood, okay.
However, in keeping with the local customs, the men wear clothes displaying the buttocks. This also considered a proud statement of their manliness. This story centralizes characters around Hart, a member of the Jewel tribe, who has been studying abroad for 4 years and has returned to take part of the tournament.
I was hopeful.
It's an adventure yaoi. It's classified as an adventure yaoi.
Really bad shape.
I kind of want to read Dick Fight Island. I'm interested.
Nope.
Seems like a
I might have to look that up later.
Stop it.
It's all the original title is called The 8 Warriors, but here in America it's just called Dick Fight Island.
Dick Fight.
It's called Dick Fight Island.
God. Oh, there's the black white Nargacuba that killed my friend's parents.
So yeah, they use this tournament to decide who will be the king.
Hey, it's Avinia. Did you come back to
I love it.
Okay, yeah, it was the most recent God of War that had the Infinity Gauntlet.
Okay.
Why else?
Okay, I thought so.
And I came back to do our part.
Oh, we fighting the cat? Oh, what
No, it says this is a memory.
What kind of PowerPoint presentation is going on now? Where's my Disney level animation?
Sorry about what I said to you. Stay in Kuam, please.
In Barnes and Noble,
Frostbite
you
can
have
stay too, of
chairs
course.
you can't sit on the floor. Yeah, I think it's because they kind of want, it's more of a
Let's rebuild our
bookstore rather than a, like, sit-down
They accepted
library it
Frostbite,
out.
and They mean
Yeah.
so much to Kuon.
I can understand. 'Cause, like,
Symbolize all of us coming together.
if you could just like read the entire book while you're there, then like why?
Yeah. I think they more
Why
so
sell the
want you
books?
to
Like, that's for a
buy.
library.
Libraries are more the type of thing where you can sit down
If we
and
can
read.
only get people to trust Ratha too.
That's especially with like mangas because
I know how
mangas you can go through pretty fast
He's
if
as
you don't
special
like
to you
slurp.
as Frostbite.
For me, I like to slurp at the art, so I take my time. I go on that art because you know art takes a hot minute to make,
Yeah.
and I like to appreciate all that arty goodness.
The monster
Yeah,
in the
plug my
cave.
Plug your thing in then.
I'm sure of it.
I don't want to make fish because fish is gross, but I have to make fish because we have a limited amount of food. Because again, we're moving on Sunday, so we're trying to use up all our like freezer and like fridge stuff, and we're down to like fish now. And I hate fish, but Tyler likes fish.
If you hate fish, then why did we get?
Because you like fish, and a relationship is about sacrifices.
That's true, but if you don't like, well, I know. Okay, I knew you didn't like fish, but I thought you liked the fish that you made.
No,
You really?
I think it's gross, but I eat it anyway because it's food.
All right, then we don't have to do that. We can.
No,
eat
you like fish.
No, we can eat out tonight if you want.
Can we?
Yeah, I think we can. I mean, like, your parents gave us some extra money for utilities.
Yeah, a little, but that's for moving expenses, good sir.
No, I mean, like, I can use my money.
Yeah, but what if we have more unforeseen? Okay, so we got.
Okay, yeah, you're right. We can. Wait, also, there's a jade fucking bear off.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to like. I want us to have like a decent amount of money for because I don't know when we'll be able to get like hired when we move.
That's fair.
So I'm trying to like portion our money.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Let's. It's so awkward. League.
What, the barrel?
Yeah.
But it's so cool. It's like a train, but
You
a
know what?
monster.
After stream, we'll look through our finances and figure out what we want to do. We'll figure it out. Cause we'll
50 minutes of the nation. Thanks, dude.
15 minutes that. What did he fucking do?
He gave us $1.
Oh, 15. You're a sweetie pie.
Good on you, pal.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
no, I
cold.
forgot that fucking one thing.
Yeah, because you're not wearing the little fur thing. You're wearing the metal thing, which is not furry.
I just need some red mist.
Red mist. A hot pepper.
Hot mist.
This does not make sense.
Gotta stay warm. Also, thank you, Avinia, for saving Sarah from death.
You can use my money as $1 enough. Thank you, Kachine, for $1 towards dinner. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, and I also went out and bought like energy drinks and candy for today. So
That's fine.
yeah, we probably should wait.
Yeah. Thank you for that monster though. I was really suffering through. So, one of the things I have to do is each one in my class was assigned a Indian tribe that's local in Wisconsin. There's like 11 or 12 that are officially recognized. I was assigned Potawatomi one, and so I wrote like 8 pages so far about it today. The tribe, mainly focusing on its history. I gotta tag a bunch of other stuff into it. I still haven't touched anything about their culture or modern day stuff. I haven't even got any of the resources for students and teaching because there's a requirement for a bunch of. It's pretty much supposed to be used as a tool for other teachers so that they can educate their students on the local tribes. And so I'm supposed to set this up. The way it's going, this is going to turn into like a 20-30 page document of just resources and writing. It's exhausting. Because I haven't done this level of research in a hot minute because I just, most of our stuff isn't like research paper stuff, it's more like lesson plans and other kinds of papers. So I was just exhausted, so I appreciated the monster energy. And also on top of that, we're packing today.
Yeah.
So, new Spider-Man trailer. Yes, there was a new Spider-Man trailer. I have not seen it yet.
It's pretty hype. I've seen the trailer, and I'm pretty hyped about it. You want me to like spoil shit or no?
I don't care. Again, after Endgame, Marvel I just stopped caring. I'm like, Endgame, that's good enough. Story's complete.
Basically, the most hyped thing that happened in the trailer is that, so it looks like some like multiverse stuff is gonna happen because that's pretty common within Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And they brought back the Sam Raimi villains.
Oh, like Doc Ock and everyone?
Yeah, but not just Doc Ock. The same actor who played Doc Ock in
Love
the
it.
original movie.
Love it.
And so, like, they're kind of teasing the idea that, like, Sam Raimi, the
Sam Raimi Spider-Man?
yeah, the Sam Raimi and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man
Spider-Mans
could both, like, come into the fray.
That's awesome.
So it is 100% possible for, like, all 3 movie Spider-Men to be in the same movie.
The intent is that Megan are talking to Excalibur about this before the screen, but I want you to make Excalibur watch Emo and Musical movie film you're gonna enjoy ironically. I know it's on Netflix, I'm pretty sure, and I haven't watched it yet, but I think it would be a fun time. I agree. I also gotta tell you, Antonio. Wait, does my memory escape me? I think that might have been a dream. Did we actually watch Dragon Ball
Portuguese dub? No, we didn't.
It was a dream! Oh my god! I thought we did that! God damn it!
We talked about it.
I was so happy. I was like, oh, we finally did it. I remembered, and we did it.
we definitely
watched
talked about it,
It
or
was
like,
hilarious, but for some reason, I guess it was a dream. God damn it! Why are my dreams like this? Lately, my dreams have been like either my teeth is falling out or I'm buying deodorant in the grocery store, and then I wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm out of deodorant. I thought I just bought some. Nope, it was a dream. So I've been suffering through that. I never know when I'm awake or I'm asleep anymore. It sucks. If Willem Dafoe isn't back with Green Goblin, I'm gonna cry.
I'm pretty sure he is actually, because you hear like William Dafoe Green Goblin laugh in the background of the trailer.
I gotta watch
pretty
the
sure.
OG Spider-Mans again.
Yeah, I do too.
I think we can find them somewhere. Let me check where they're streaming, actually. No, I'm keeping Dick Fight Island up on my phone for future reference.
Of course you are. Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Where's the streaming? Okay, looks like Hulu, but we don't got Hulu.
Hulu?
No, we don't have Hulu.
Oh, we have Hulu.
Well, we had it from a friend, but now that friend isn't having that anymore, so we no longer have Hulu.
Oh. Oh, yeah, Matt.
Well, no, we weren't getting it from that. We were getting it from someone else.
Oh, Lizzie doesn't have Hulu?
Stop saying names on streams of people that haven't
Fine, they don't know
consented.
who they are.
Well, they haven't consented to your names being released to the public.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, rude.
I'm sorry. This person.
Yeah, it
These
looks like it was
people,
a.
I don't-
We
All right,
don't
we can
got-
find it.
Ugh.
We can find it online somewhere.
Maybe on YouTube TV or something like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Megan, what did you see in your dreams? I don't remember. Okay, I do remember there was an Android 18, and it was very like butchered English and very mistranslated.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
Sounds like that's what they repeated. RX Night Owl, what's up?
Heyo.
Welcome to the stream.
Imagine if Megan dreamed out exactly how a dove is, and she was like, "Wait a second, I already heard this."
I honestly wouldn't be surprised because Megan's predicted some weird shit in
My
anime.
dreams have gotten pretty weird. I dreamt. That was a black. I dreamt about a Black Clover spoiler that turned out to be true. That was hilarious. I have a tendency to also just make shitty memes that end up coming true in the anime. For example, I made a joke about opposite Natsu being race car Natsu, because like in like a race car bed, and it turned out that that's the opposite was indeed race car Natsu in Fairy Tail. So my shitty jokes end up being real sometimes. Let's see. Let's see. 8-ball, do my parents love me? That's an excellent question. Yeah, no, we don't have 8-ball.
I did it.
Apologies. I could be your 8-ball though, Mr. Night
Okay.
Owl.
Nope.
Give me a dice. Oh wait, the cat. Here, 1 second. I can be an 8-ball. Give me a
Wait,
minute.
why, where am I supposed to? Oh god, nope. Nope, bad barrel, bad barrel. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. You scared me.
Oh wait, the cat ate it.
What would he eat? Oh no.
I don't know where the dice went. Because I think the cat
I
died.
almost got killed by the J-Bell.
I will just tell you straight up, Night Owl, no, they do not love you. That is my butt in frame.
Oh my god, where the hell did that dice go? Did she legit eat it? Jesus Christ, kitty.
Night
that
Owl
hungry?
says, I don't trust you. How rude. Okay, Tyler, then does his parents love him? Maybe he'll trust you.
Here's a test to see if your parents love you. Go over to them and ask, hello parents, do you love me?
You suck.
That's the best.
Boo! Get better material!
Get out of here, Samite. Oh my god, it is the fucking Kezu. Oh.
The struggle. The pain.
Oh, fucking Kezu, man. I hate the Kezu. Kezu's the worst.
No, the wall won't be purple. It will change color sometime next week, though. Our last streaming day for a little bit is going to be
Yeah, we're gonna stop
Because this weekend
daily streaming on Friday, because that's like around the time when we move.
Pretty much, we gotta scrub down everything and get everything.
I can't. They died when I was not. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. You ever hear of a Ouija board?
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm an asshole. Welcome to hell, population Kezu and Red Kezu. Shit! Ah, I hate. Oh my god.
What if I give you the fish and I just take the potatoes I cook?
That's fine if you want.
Oh Jesus! Why are we inside the thing? Ew, gross. Why are we clipping through?
He wants to eat.
Frowny face.
I'm sorry, Night Owl.
Night Owl. Ignore him. He's a mean poo-poo stinky boy.
I'm kind of an idiot. If you haven't already predicted.
Yeah, you are. Who is that it I see staring straight
at me?
Well, will you get like you? I'm terrible at lyrics. Have you heard of Satanic Ritual? I don't think Night Owl wants to resurrect his parents through a demonic deal, because that would kind of fuck him over. Like, a soul is a very, like, high price to pay. High School DxD manga was sealed so no one could read it, so who would buy it? Well, it's sealed because there's literal boobs inside.
Yeah, like,
it's sealed so that, and everyone there knows why it's sealed. It's because there's pornography in there. And they don't want any underage fellows like you, pimp demon, getting into that pornography. It's only those who know what they're there to buy for, like me when I was a little youngin' and I just went for the pornography. I have the entire collection of High School DxD. Because even though back then I was like, oh, I like it for the art. I'm totally straight though.
Yeah, no, you straight up did it for the titties.
I was like, oh.
This is what you do.
I was strong in denial. But still funny. The more you look back on your younger self, you're like, how was I that blind or stupid?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's pretty accurate for me as well.
So why would they buy it in person if you can order it? Maybe they just see it and want to. You don't know. There's some
people just have no shame.
There's some depraved people out there who really don't give a fuck. Who just prefer that.
Like Megan.
Well, you're just into, I'm 21 and I'm into some fucked up shit.
I mean, it's considering your name is Pimp Demon.
We're all into some pretty
Like
fucked
in our
up
whole,
shit.
all of us got that one weird thing.
That's true.
Doing well. Believe in yourself.
The cat has just been sitting there for the past hour, just staring off into the distance.
Staring off into the sunset.
She pretends she can hunt, but she can't. Golden Harry's. All I could think of when watching High School DxD for the first time was these poor girls spying.
That's what Megan thinks of when she watches One Piece.
Because a lot of the animes where they're like not realistically portioned, I'm just like, how is this woman standing without actually breaking her entire bottle of the essence? For example, Lucy with her gigantic H cups. Now that's a woman who needs like
some lumbar support.
Yeah, like a heavy massage, or at least like a boob reduction surgery. There's some woman out there I feel so bad for with those gargantuan badonkies, and
gargantuan badonkies.
And it's just you gotta. I am in full support of boob reduction surgery at that point when they're so painful. They take up 3/4 of your body. Koopa Loop? Who's Koopa Loop playing a game? Koopa da Loop. Whoop da Coop.
Scoop da Pope.
Hi, Reggie Lacey. Welcome to the game I hate.
What's up, Reggie?
I'm everlasting torture. We're just talking about boobs.
We're talking about high school DxD titties.
Yeah.
Also, I think that one of the reasons that my shadow video on TikTok got so big, because I see a lot of comments about it, is that I put the boost sound effect from high school DxD into the video.
Aren't all the comments on that video that you forgot the shadow
It's like,
icon?
it's 90% like Shadow's power is also a
Glock.
fucking Glock 19 or like Chaos Glock, Chaos Pistol, like that kind of shit. And then there's also like, oh, only the real people know where the boost is from.
Antonio says, fun fact, the YouTuber Nico Lee has something that his fans call bullshit powers, which is his ability to predict what's happening in the game he plays, not through his series, but through his jokes. That is something.
Oh yeah, no,
that's-
Megan has bullshit powers.
I have bullshit powers.
Megan has absolute bullshit powers.
Reggie Lacey, High School DxD is one of my guilty pleasures. I adore the series for some reason, even though it's so bad, it's good. It's one of those. And 50 me, yeah, you know, the donkey.
It's 100% like a hentai plot that just became an actual plot. It's so fucking weird.
I had Tyler watch that a few
Yeah.
months ago for the first time because I realized you've never seen the beauty of High School
The beauty.
DxD.
The beauty.
The beauty. And how utterly depraved and stupid it is. But it's my guilty pleasure. And the entire time he's like, it's so close to being porn. It's so close to being classified as porn, but nothing ever happens. They're just naked ladies.
Oh yeah,
But
like it's
so close.
full on titties.
Boost. Yes. What was your favorite? What was your favorite arc in the entire time?
Probably the last one in. It was either the last one in the arc where he fights that like Chad demon dude.
Oh, the second rating game?
Yeah, the second rating game, or the Loki arc.
Oh, okay. So beginning of season 3.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a toss up between those two.
I personally my personal favorite still will be the first rating game.
That's a good one.
Just because I like to say it's like, yes, finally, I have a power and it's dress break. You know,
Oh my
fucking
god.
loser like that.
The fact that he can read minds by talking to titties.
Its power set gets more and more hilarious as the time goes on.
Weird.
Like, I just want to go to his versus page just to see all his stupid ass powers.
Issei is actually like overpowered as fuck.
So funny.
No, like legitimately, like apparently there's like some like high school DxD novels and shit. And in those novels, he's pretty top tier. Like Goku actually does not stand a fucking chance against him. Legit, Issei can beat Goku.
I love it.
Pretty much any version, I'm pretty sure.
Reggie Lacey, I agree. Like when I was in high school, it was like honestly, not even ironically, my favorite anime of all time. And even back then, I was like, I'm very straight, but I just like the plot of this one anime particularly for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason.
For some reason.
Blum, 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 blum.
We're not streaming High School DxD Random 2. There's too much shit.
No. That is a bad plan.
Yes, Random 2. You watch High School DxD too young. I guess the artistry of it, the series would go over one's head. It becomes more like a fine wine as you age. It becomes better the older you get. Oh, I'm just at a loss for a lot of things right now. Oh, please. I really want solo killing to get its own anime though. That would be amazing.
Solo killing.
Yeah.
I haven't
Or killing
heard of
solo.
that. Solo leveling?
Solo leveling, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I heard that it was supposed to get an anime, but I guess that was just
I
like rumor.
haven't heard anything about it. I like binged it all like a while ago, so I need to go back and binge season 2 because season 2 is coming out now.
Mm.
And
Yeah, I need
that
to
needs
finish
be-
watching. I need to finish reading Solo Leveling as well. I still have it up on my phone, I think.
Have you even started it?
I did.
Okay.
I started it. I don't remember anything about it, but I started it.
I'd recommend starting over, but if you like power scaling, you would like that.
Yeah, no, I wanna like take a look at Solo Leveling and see what that's about.
Light novel characters are always OP.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Most like Itachi got to like some super crazy fucking hacks shit because of his novel, in being able to put somebody under Tsukuyomi throughout an entire lifetime in a picosecond.
You read the entire thing in 2 days, Pimp Demon. Nice.
Nice.
It's a good binge, I will say.
Nice.
It's very addicting once you start.
Nice.
The only reason I stopped was because I caught up, so I just was waiting. I was lightning, thunder.
Oh, speaking.
What in the fucking sperm penis hell is that?
That's a kazoo, and it's the fucking worst.
It looks awful. Who designed that?
It's
Who okayed
nightmare.
this?
It is pure nightmare fuel. It is absolute pure nightmare fuel. Like, I can show you some like kazoo clips a little later. Some like pre-rendered animated cutscenes from the Monster Hunter games. Pure nightmare fuel.
Jesus Christ.
And it's so rubbery. I fucking hate it. You remember the spider that killed the dildo penis bird for its skin?
So I remember how I keep saying I know nothing about what's going on in this game, nor do I remember.
No, the first monster that we fought today. It was like purple.
No, sorry.
it was like-
Again, my memory absorbed nothing of this.
Okay,
Again,
it's
my
fine.
brain, your brain, and my brain works differently. Things I absorb, it's like, okay, I absorbed that the Wi-Fi guy is coming on this day at this particular time. That's been saved to my brain. Your brain is like, and then the purple thing did this in the game because it has a weakness to the yellow thing, and then I put the red mist on my pee-pee to keep me warm, and that's your brain.
That's sadly true.
If you like
Very
power
sadly
scaling,
true.
you should read Soul Cartel.
Solo Cartel?
I have not know that, but I'll check that out. Thank you.
I have never heard of that.
I'll check it out later. I really love the bug guy who watches drama.
Bug guy who watches what?
I'm not sure about that. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Let's see. It's a Keezy, a blind sack of electricity, pain, and screeching.
That's Kazoo in a nutshell.
Sounds like a casual Friday night.
Jesus Christ.
God, high school got so fucking weird. I was about to start that, and then I heard people were like, yeah, don't. And so I just took their advice and never did.
I've heard a lot about God of High School. I mean, if it's bad, then I don't want to fuck with it, but...
We are not watching a 4-Kids High School DxD. We've already watched... I've seen High School DxD 4 times. Like, in its entire... that's the most I've ever rewatched an anime before. I do not want to rewatch it once more again. I've rewatched it too many times.
A 4-Kids High School DxD would just be like, wow, you're really pretty. I want a hug. It's like, no, you need the titties. You need the titties. You could write the entirety of High School DxD in half a season with how much you would have to censor from that fucking show.
Regulations says Soul Calibur is basically... Oh, it's Cartel, not... Soul Cartel is basically about a kid and the devil who make a pact, and they go on adventures together, and it gets insane.
Ah, sweet.
I do like some action-packed. Action. For me, a lot of the things I like to read are more like psychological dramas. Like Bastard was one I really liked, which was about a kid a disabled kid who has to like protect his serial killer father from being found out and forced to eat him. And so secretly wants to train and defeat his dad, so that because he doesn't want, he thinks it's fucked up what his dad does, and so he wants to stop his dad, but he's worried he'll get killed in the process and doesn't want to die. So it's a lot of him growing as a person to finally figure out how to
stop
fight against his dad. That was a good one. That's a good webtoon. Yeah, the guy also did another series, which I'm currently reading. I haven't read it in a while though, but I don't remember it. Killing Stalking is also really fucked up. I'm just gonna say this right now. If any of y'all ship the two main characters in that in like a romantic sense, no. Cause it was fucking toxic as fuck. It's supposed to be a psychological drama where everyone in that whole thing was just fucking mentally disturbed. And I liked how fucked up that was. Let's see, I gotta read the chat. Let's see, I like Christian manga. Please, that would hurt.
No.
If you like horror shit, read Dollfall's about the same guy to make Corpse Party in the Dark. Let's see, Dollfall. I remember reading a manga about these fucking dolls that kill people, but I don't remember. Let me take a look at this shit. So I can see Dollfall. Yeah, I liked, let's see, I have not read Dollfall yet, actually, so I will definitely have to check that out.
I read Pop Team Epic. That's the
one that Oli really likes, right? With like the really weird chibi characters.
Yes. So that's.
I've seen a little bit of Pop Team Epic, but not the entire thing.
I've seen a few clips. It is bizarre.
Not what's angry.
I like how the sub has two like different voice teams. There's ones that actually sound like little girls, and then there's one where they're just like voiced by like really pretty men. It's bizarre, and I love it. Let's see. There was also Dead 2, but that was one I read for a while. Which was about, it was like an online competition to see who could create the most fucked up video, and whoever did got to get the most views would win like a shit ton of money. That was I read that for a bit. That was more of that was a manga though, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Okay, so basically it's about a girl's an orphanage, and we'll get the picture. Orphanages always end up in some fucked up shit in a manga. Everything always goes downhill.
Oh my god, I never get to see Darker Kugas because I always do it at the same time as my partners.
Random dude, I already know the end of Magical Girl, but don't spoil it for Tyler because that'd be rude. Because again, I played through the entire game. I know everything about Magical Girl. How to date Magical Girl. But it'd be kind of mean to spoil that for Tyler, so please be nice.
Meh.
And don't do that. Because Tyler's actually been having fun with that, and I've been too, so.
Meh.
Meh. Are we still fighting this fucking awful thing?
Well, it's a boss. It's a mini boss.
These fights go on forever.
You gotta kill it.
Something said I read a manga about a girl who gets sucked into another world, which is around the medieval era, and he becomes like a lord of a town. It's just like time to build warships and not times and stuff. I've read Dice, the Key That Can Change Everything. I do kind of remember that one. It was a while ago. But that one's awesome.
I haven't heard a half of this shit. I'm just kind of. I'm just providing the background imaging.
Again, this is how I feel whenever you talk Monster Hunter, and I just sit here. Oh yeah, just don't spoil it for Tyler, because that's rude. Spoilers aren't nice. They're mean. They're big stinky poopy.
Tyler, do you want me to spoil Persona 3? I don't really give a shit.
Tyler doesn't really care about Persona 3.
Yeah, because, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I really know nothing about Persona 3, so if you spoil anything for me, I'm probably just gonna forget it later on anyway. I don't really care too much about spoilers in most cases unless I'm like actively participating in the thing. And even then, if it's like, I don't know.
We need a Kaijo season 2. Is that the butt anime
Oh,
where they do the butt fighting?
Well,
I have that saved on our list, but an ironic things.
Buddy, you've gotten stronger. It's all thanks to your bonds with different monsters. Keep it
Right.
up.
I beat the
Who said that
Kazu.
boy was a
It can
rider?
fuck off.
So, he isn't a writer?
he tried his hardest to become a rider, but it just never worked out for him. If
I think it
anyone
was
now?
called
says you
Starting
never
from Today I Work as the City Lord. That's fun.
Hmm.
Yes, it is butt anime Golden Aries.
I
Nice.
think you're being
Nice.
a bit unfair. I never even met the guy.
You've really forgotten him?
Wait,
Who?
so
What?
it's someone I know, like, personally?
He never earned the title of rider, but he did ride the Great Poogie.
Random dude, I appreciate it if you
What?
stop putting
Boogie
spoilers
wasn't
in the
very
chat.
pleased.
That's really, really rude. I'm not cool with that.
Wait. What the fuck? Am I fucking... Is she talking about the main character of the first game?
No.
Oh, it's him!
Fucking loser.
Diably?
Okay, let's get
Yeah,
going.
I don't care about your opinion, random dude, about the ending. You just don't spoil the ending. I really don't appreciate that. That's really hella rude and not cool. Tyler, no, don't look at the chat.
Oh,
So, yeah,
I can't really tell.
Yeah, well, just don't.
All I
As I
saw is
kept
that
it-
it's Boruto, so it's really bad.
Yeah, don't worry about. Just don't read the chat. You did put a spoiler about the ending of Magical Girl in the chat, and I'm not cool with that because that was hella rude. Because I repeatedly asked not to do that, but he did it anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of pissed off right now.
It's alright, I don't know about it.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's
I
the
gotta
one
get
thing
this
I have in
game.
this world, and he ruined it. Ah!
This is just me this is just like revenge for me telling him that Kashin Koji is the Jiraiya clone.
Ah, yes. That's okay. You didn't read whatever was in the chat, did you?
No, I didn't read
Okay,
it. I haven't
that's
read it yet.
Good. Then, yeah, just don't read it.
Ah, great bag, you bad.
Isn't Megan just the main character of the first game?
What?
Yes, I am the main character of all the games.
Jesus.
Every game I play. No, we're not starting a witch hunt here against random dude.
No, it's fine. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it.
Nah, I just get grumpy about spoilers, so don't worry about it, guys.
Haha, it's a good thing I saved her. Never mind, she got credit anyway. Jesus Christ. No.
Lunch.
About Rathalos
Night,
followed
night.
us. Like,
Stupid sleep magic.
pretty sure baggies go for speed. Yep, that's true. I did it. Oh, okay, never mind. He's good.
We'll probably play Magical Girl tomorrow, though.
Yeah, probably.
It'll be fun.
That'll be the most likely scenario. Spider-Man No Way Home, though. Yeah, I was saying this before. It looks good. I'm actually really excited for Spider-Man No Way Home because it's got like some multiverse shit, and I like that.
I haven't been a part of the Marvel community in a hot minute.
Well, that's just because like we haven't been watching anything involving it since Endgame.
Yeah.
It's pretty much literally just like Black Widow, the series that we wanted to watch but haven't gotten to yet, and then like this just coming out.
Random Dude says, nah, I'm fine with the burning. I have thick skin. And Pimp Demon says, oh, but I just sharpened my torch and burned my pitchfork.
Grab your poor torch and pitchforks. Doesn't that bother you?
Oh, okay, Random Dude, never mind. Don't worry, don't.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, I saw the. I think I saw the spoilery thing.
Okay.
Persona 3.
I thought he
It's like, well, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I probably would have done research on Persona 3 rather than playing it anyway. If I'm
you
gonna
needed
eventually,
that information.
if I'm gonna be like power scaling Persona 5 anytime soon, because I know they all take place in the same universe.
Go fast. Go speedy fast, go speed. Excalibur read record of Ragnarok.
I have not read that, but I have read a certain magical index. And Accelerator is legit pretty cool. I do like Accelerator as a character.
Yes, Pimpy.
I haven't finished the anime though. Well, actually, no, I never read certain magical index. I watched it, but I haven't finished it up until this point. Yeah, no, there's a kitty. There's a kitty.
She's been sitting over here.
Kitty says hi.
Yeah, she's a little stinky. Ah, there she goes.
Yep. Yeah. No. As soon as she hears the food thing, you better watch out because you will.
Claws always get you.
She will pounce and you will get cut. That's how Kitty goes.
Let's see. Persona 3 Pro tag is like he technically died, but he's still alive because of the answer. I'm so confused. Persona 3, you just don't. I just don't think about it. I just like no.
Oh, it's one of those like super confusing plots.
It gets weird. He's like alive but dead.
Ah. So he's a zombie.
It's weird.
It's either that or he's a Schrodinger's teen.
The rain makes pizza a summoning wand. What's your guys' favorite rainy day food? Like when you're stuck inside because it's all rainy, what do you like crave? What's that thing that you're like, yes, this is my want, my
It's kind of cruel if it's pizza because like if you have it delivered now you gotta make somebody drive in the rain.
That's the thing that makes it tasty is the suffering of a lower class citizen. The suffering of others fuels my taste buds.
I gotta find a cat stand.
Thank you, Pimp Demon. I'm glad you found your cat adorable. She's sweet.
They give a kitty even though she shits on the floor.
She did. Hey, she at least tried. She pooped in front of the toilet this time, so at least she was trying.
Oh my god.
You said you wanted to teach her how to poop in the toilet, so maybe do that.
Sure, step one, I guess.
We're getting somewhere.
Quan.
SLS. Wow, I'm stroking out. Easy peasy, easy homemade pizza with pepperoni. That's actually cute. Like a little homemade pepperoni pizza together. Oh, it's adorable. And it's a nice little rainy day snackaroo.
Yeah, and you don't have to make somebody suffer, except yourselves.
But the taste of other suffering is always so pleasant.
The salty taste of the tears adds to the pineapple.
Just baking in general also is fun on a rainy day. You can make cookies or
Cookies.
Okay, Tyler would not stop watching Christmas baking. It's August. All this morning I heard Christmas music to add to my stress.
No, so like I recently subscribed to this channel that like makes a lot of desserts, and like the desserts look really really tasty. They like took a bunch of Oreos, like put it on a stick, dipped it in chocolate, and then like dipped it in like cake batter or something like that,
So
and then baked it, and it looked really 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 fucking
Like
good.
a channel on how to be fat 101.
Yes, 100%. How to be fat 101 is like the perfect. It would be like the perfect name for the channel. But like it's all kind of like Christmas themed, so they play Christmas music in the background, And I mean, I like Christmas music. I don't really mind Christmas music. So I was just like watching it and playing it.
August.
And Megan despised me for it.
The goths hold the line at Halloween. You can't cross that line. Thanksgiving already has been trampled over by fucking Christmas. So we don't even get Thanksgiving. Even though I know it's a super American holiday. And so not everyone in the world gets, like, especially during, Japan and other places I know just immediately transfers over to Christmas. But it is August. There is no need for any holly jolly when it is raining cats and dogs outside in an 80-degree weather. There is no need for Santa in my life.
Have a holly jolly heat stroke.
Fuck you. Okay. A little pizza. Oh, give me a little baby pizza. Well, Reggie Lacey, if you can't cook, well, guess what? Everyone starts out not being able to cook, but then you look up a recipe online and just follow it. It's like following instructions in a video.
Nobody comes out the uterus being able to do Gordon Ramsay shit.
No, I couldn't cook last year, but because we were all stuck inside, I learned, and now I can make fish and chicken and chili and all sorts of stuff because I taught myself. The only downside is I have now a massive scar on my left hand from grease burns, but you know, it's give and take.
Is the scar still there?
Yeah, it doesn't go. It's a second-degree burn. It's not going to go away for a while. It's going to take.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it anymore.
Well, yeah, you don't see it. It's still there. See?
A little.
It's because it's dark in here, you idiot.
That's fair.
Yeah. Excalibur here is a big hot take. Rito the Healer and Troy 2 are really similar to each other since they both have reverse torture porn stories. Well, both are bad then.
I don't know.
Rape is bad, regardless.
I have never seen either of those anime, so I don't know how big of a hot take that is. So actually wait, TLOU 2?
Let's see.
I don't really know. I don't really know what that is. I gotta be honest.
Let's see. Random Dude says, if you want to enjoy Persona 3, play the journey. Play the answer if you are too happy.
The what?
Pretty much. The answer is like the after part.
Oh, it's a post game.
It's like a post game thing.
Okay.
Still no trace of old
Printing says, Reggie, can you take a piece of bread and add butter to it? Actually, yes, Reggie. I do like J-pop and J-rock. I'm kind of a... Okay, let's look through my Spotify right now. So right now on my Spotify, it's a mix of a lot of fucking shit.
Guys, Megan's a weeb.
So,
like just like imagine a weeb's playlist. You got it.
It goes from like ratchet ghetto shit to Hatsune Miku to like K-rap to like anime openings.
Oh, The Last of Us 2. That's what you're talking. No, I haven't played The Last of Us 2 either.
And then to like alternative music, to like TikTok audios, back to like J-pop and J-rock, and into like some occasional top 40 thing if it's like the weekend or something. And it's just a mismatch of like everything. It's really jarring, but it's what I listen to.
We'll try to name this Jade Baroff.
Okay, Goblin Slayer, already bad. Didn't watch past like the first few episodes because, you know, I'm not a big fan of rape being a plot point. It adds nothing to a plot, really. Especially if they show it on screen. Like, that's just...
Well, I mean, like, if you want to show the ferocity of the goblins, that's a pretty big way to do it.
Well, yeah, I know, but there's different ways.
If you want to make the goblins seem like bad guys, rape is definitely a good way to do it.
There's other ways. First off, it's kind of just, I don't know, tacky. Because like 1 in 4 women get sexually assaulted here in America sometime in their life, and a good chunk of them end up getting raped at some point in their lives as well. So it's just
probably stop saying that word.
Yeah, that's YouTube. We'll just say
the bad thing.
Pastrami. They get a heap and pile.
We'll say they get Cosby'd. Well, it's probably not gonna be much better, but
It's like, yeah, sorry, I probably should have realized YouTube was gonna get real frowny face about that word, because they don't like people talking about real world issues like that. And so, there's ways to do it tastefully in your media to bring awareness to the issue, but, because it does happen, and it shouldn't just be like, oh, you're not allowed to talk about it or demonstrate it or show, like, but there's more tasteful ways to do it than just being like, this woman was mean to me, so I'm gonna shove my penis inside her.
Can you
She didn't knock it over.
Oh, she didn't knock it over? Okay, I thought she knocked it over.
My Spotify is just MGS music because MGS Rising has fire music. 15 says, I'm a weeb and I got one Naruto Shippuden ending on my SoundCloud. Jesus Christ. I know Goblin Slayer is that. I know there's worse. Just again. You guys keep saying like. Sorry, I just realized I was looking at the chat and I just see in all caps. Yeah, Megan advocates for murder.
What?
I guess I never talked about the murder part of Goblin Slayer. I was only talking about the pastrami Cosby part.
The getting
So I
Cosby.
was like, oh yeah, murder's fine, but don't diddle a woman. I feel you guys are shocked value in Goblin Slayer case. The intensity from the first episode is exceptionally rarely replicated.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
impact of the actions itself to diminish from the storyteller's perspective, but that's the fiction writers I'm talking with. Yeah, I agree with you very much with that.
It set out to make a good, well, not I shouldn't say a good first impression based on that, but like.
Ew, cat! Just put a fat booger on me.
Good kitty.
Disgusting cat.
Good kitty.
Why do we have to get the cat with the tumors in her sinuses? Jesus Christ. We got the inbred
very good
cat.
question.
We got this inbred disgusting cat, and now I can't even get up to wipe this booger off me because of the cat. Oh, there you go. God dang it! I need to go rinse this off. Disgusting feline creature. Ugh. God dang it. Yeah. Stupid cat. Oh my god. When we first got this cat, by the way, she sounded like a D&D nerd, because she pretty much sounded like this. Hey guys, you wanna go play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, she literally could never hide from us because all she could do was like.
Yeah,
she could barely breathe out of her nose.
Like, but we fostered her and they paid for her surgery because we were she was in this shelter for 3 years ever since she was a kid. And we were the only people who were like, yeah, we'll take this disgusting booger cat, this crusty ass cat. Because this cat was the cuddliest little hooker imaginable. And yeah, she still gets boogers every now and again because.
Like, yeah, they said that would be a like permanent thing.
Yeah, like she's always gonna have it. It doesn't like affect her health or anything. It's just like she just gets boogers.
Yeah, she's just a boogery cat.
Let's see. Have you seen Ricky Berwick? I do not know who that is.
I have not seen that.
That is something above my knowledge repertoire. Also, are we getting a new drip?
We might be getting new drip.
What's our new drip?
Might be this.
Are we looking like fucking part of Silver Eagles in Black
Yeah,
Clover?
I'm down for Silver Eagles. Could also go with some Baroth shit.
That's so ugly. Why is the armor so ugly in this series?
Okay, yeah, I will admit, like, Baroth armor is kind of ugly. But I love the Baroth so much that I'm, like, totally... Well, like, look at the Nursilla armor. The Nursilla armor looks fucking dope as shit.
Stupid. It looks like the KKK.
Gypsaros looks dumb, but that's just because it's fucking
That's the
Gypsaros.
chunky KKK. That one's just Himbo armor, the Conga armor.
This one's
That's
Assassin's Creed.
yeah.
Straight up. Self-heal, really? Thunder boost evasion.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with courage.
Lightning. Oh, dude. This series always feels like it's like longer than it feels like it's been 3 hours already, but it's only been an hour and a half.
Time flies when you're having fun, so Megan's not having fun.
I'm never having fun when we're playing this god-awful game. This game is the bane of my existence.
Hey, I got a Caracciam.
Fun fact,
that a lot.
I was in the Deus Ex 63 or 64 3DS community. I have no idea what that is.
I don't know what that is either. I
I
gotta be honest.
Again, we're not too aware of niche communities or niche things. The most niche I get is with visual novels. Where I'm like, hey,
Yeah, the most niche I get is probably with power scaling.
For me, I'm like, hey, have you played the fan-made Joestar dating simulator? Which, by the way, is very fun.
Wait, where the fuck am I supposed to go?
Play Monster Hunter Horizon. Play Monster Hunter Rise instead. Any Monster Hunter, it just all looks the same to me.
Megan's played. Okay, like you've played Monster Hunter once, and you actually like liked it when you did.
A little, yeah, but watching it is so boring.
Well, yeah, I can see why watching an RPG would be a little bit on the like. Side.
I mean, if it has a good enough story, then it's fine. But nothing's happened. We're just going place to place, and
yeah,
we're
like,
just
kind of going.
Grandpa was great. You better be great like him, or else you get in a punching.
I love how Toby Kadachi is now forever said in a Italian accent ever since Gabe. Oh my god, I love Gabe. Gabe is like easily one of the best Monster Hunter YouTubers out there, in my personal opinion. He's so hilarious. And my god, I wish he made more videos. But like, you know, life gets busy.
Yeah, it happens. Excalibur, if you want a shonen with fantasy and supernatural elements, I would recommend watching Twin Star Exorcist. I've heard of Twin Star Exorcist. Also, Reggie says Daybreak Illusions is another one we should watch.
Daybreak Illusions. Never heard of that one. It's N64 emulator for 3DS. Okay. Weird. Once again, I don't really use emulators that often. I like the controller, and I like supporting the people who make the fucking game.
I'm a gamer. Look at my gamer controller.
I like holding a controller and going on a TV. Okay, I like it. What's the problem with it?
Nothing. I just like you're so anti-PC. You're like, I don't know the mouses. Like, you don't even have a mouse for your
Mouses
Mac.
are gross. They spread disease.
You use your trackpad to make your videos. What kind of monster are you?
I like laying down and making my videos.
Jeez.
You can't use a mouse.
You are physically insane. Like, I literally think you have some sort of mental disorder.
Probably.
That you are 100% okay using a Mac trackpad for your everyday computer life. Like, this is actually sickening. It makes me sick to my stomach. Like, that
You are getting
insane.
real personal.
What kind of sane human uses only a trackpad for their video making? Or like serious work?
What can I say? I'm used to the trackpad at this point, because like I like having the computer on my boobies when I make my shit, and I can use the trackpad for that, and it works just fine.
I have no idea how you're able to like.
Honestly,
work
like
with
sometimes
that.
I find the trackpad more accurate, but that's just me.
Not me. I find the trackpad to be like an insensitive, dull piece of shit. That's like, oh, you want to click on this? No, we're scrolling down to this article about avocados now.
Guess what? That just means you're doing it fucking wrong.
Well, that just means that it's bad, and there shouldn't be a learning curve over a simple point-and-click application. Let's see. I know. Most indie developers were hackers at one point. Eventually, I don't know if that's.
Well, I feel like they're more than likely modders rather than hackers.
Yeah, no, most people are.
At least like of the current day indie scene.
Yeah, from what I'm aware.
I mean, that's how Sonic Mania was made.
Most people do mods rather than hack nowadays for their.
Or like ROM hacks. Yeah. Well, that's true, I guess. But
Excalibur, Konosuba dub. Your thoughts? I like the Konosuba.
I quite like the Konosuba dub, like, although once again I haven't
currently
finished it.
playing through the new mobile game, Konosuba Fantastic Days, which has the original subcast in it, and
Rare Monster Day.
it's honestly been fun. I've been enjoying it because I've missed Konosuba, so it's been fun. Because I like mobile games.
We still need to finish Konosuba, don't we?
Fun. Season 2, but I got to play through season 2 on my mobile game. And there's also a new original storyline in following the main cast in the mobile game, which is also fun.
Fucking baggies, man.
Fucking cocked. I'm broke.
Stop it. You're a bad person.
Why are they called baggies? It's such a terrible name for them.
Yeah, I don't know why they call them baggies either. I know, like, why they have the, like, Aggie suffix at the end, because, like, there are these other monsters called Jaggies that they're based on. But, yeah, I really don't get baggy.
Oh, you're finally fast forwarding for once. That's nice.
Fast forwarding for like half the time.
No, you haven't. Yeah, you can do whatever you want, Rin, dude. We're not here yelling at you or anything. What do we look like, your parents?
I'm not saying that you're like bad people for doing it. Like I've used ROM hacks before.
Yeah.
It's just like my personal thing. Like I like to. Well, like I like supporting the people who make the games, and I like using a controller better than I like using a computer. It's just like a personal thing.
Did you plug in your computer by chance?
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering what that notification was, because I know you freak out sometimes about that.
It's some like dumb Google thing that pops up every now and again.
Yeah, it's because you have a dumb Mac, and your Macs are dumb, and they do dumb, stupid stuff.
Sure. Let's put it that way.
Again, random dude. You don't have to defend yourself. No one here is arguing against you right now. You're right now in an empty room screaming all this stuff out. And there's like the janitor that's like, are you done using this room? I need to clean it for the next class. That's like, good for you. You can do whatever you want, man.
Yeah, I understand, like,
No one
using,
sees you
yeah,
as,
I understand using ROM hacks.
no
I don't
one
think it's
sees
bad.
you as a greedy loser. You are fine. No one here is opposed to you or saying you are a dummy butt or whatever is the offensive term. You're fine. You're cool.
And honestly, part of it is that I just don't want to go through the trouble of like going through all of the like emulators and stuff because it's just a lot of work, and like I don't want to fucking deal with it.
I get you.
Also, once again, really like having a controller in my hand.
I know you do.
Like that's a major part of it.
I know, sweet pea. I know. There. Egg.
Ooh.
Peppermint.
Ooh.
Christmas monster.
It's heavy. Doesn't smell like much, but it's quite heavy.
Yeah, exactly, Golden Aries. I agree with that 100%.
Should I keep this one?
Golden.
Consider keeping it.
I know, random dude. It's okay. I know there are certain topics I get pretty passionate about as well, so I totally get it.
Okay. Yes.
Excalibur, what do you think of Sasuke's English voice
Don't you
actor,
say.
Yuri Lowenthal?
Yuri Lowenthal. I love Yuri Lowenthal. I'm sorry I couldn't pronounce his name for quite a minute there, but.
Oh, it's okay, random dude. I also had a bad day today as well, with all my stuff. It's okay to rant sometimes online, though. I get
sure
you.
that's a bear off or something.
Sometimes you just gotta type out some things, you know?
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get it better.
Like, for example, look at this kitty butt. It's a butt for kitty.
Okay.
Kitty,
Ooh, fuck yeah, I got rid of something. Ooh.
You know,
That was worth it.
You only got that
That
because
was
I
worth
was doing the kitty butt song.
Sure. you do the kitty butt song from now on if that means more of that. I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy right now. Jerry did Yosuke and the Persona 3 protagonist. He also did Ben 10 from the Alien Force series. Burning Brute. No. Please don't tell me that that's what I think it is. I am going right back to hatch this thing.
He's such a little nerd. How does it feel to be that much of a loser?
Okay, if you understood Monster Hunter and understood what this might be, you would be happy too.
You wanna eat your little loser flakes, you little losers? Who is Ben 10?
Here's the guy with the Omnitrix that you don't want me to shut up about.
Just all the aliens inside his fucking head.
What? All the aliens inside his fucking head. He's got a massive headache because they won't stop threatening him.
His dad left him when he was young.
It's fantastic.
Gloomary suggests it's a nice find. It's what you're thinking it is.
Please let it be.
A rainbow one too, meaning it's got the genes as well.
Come on. Oh, it's an Anjanath. Okay, I'm fine with that too. I thought it was a Galavnis for a little while.
I like it.
But I am 100% down for an Anjanath.
I like how it sniffs. Oh wow, that was cool lighting.
Alright, what do we name this frickin' thing?
Sniff, sniff, sniff in the news.
Alright, I'm down for...
Oh, sniff? I wasn't actually saying that was his name, but okay.
Well, I like it anyway, so I'm doing it.
Sniff.
Sniff, sniff, the Anjanath.
Sniff, sniff. Alright, that's a good name.
I am very happy with that.
You gotta still change KFC.
No, I did change KFC. He's Kentucky.
Okay. Good. I must not pick.
I am definitely taking Sniff, Sniff, the Anjanath.
Sniff, sniff.
I have to.
He's a roar.
I'm very happy. Oh, but now, like, I just got rid of my swimmer.
Yeah, what are you gonna...
Shite.
Oh, what are you gonna do? I say you should drown with all your monsters and then just use their corpses as a bridge to get to where you want to go.
Stop it.
Stop. They would float, though.
Alright.
You'd have to give it a little bit for the gases to build up.
I haven't been using Pimp Demon for a while now.
We'd like to say a prayer to Pimp Demon. Where are the bagpipes?
Sorry to break the news, but Glavness, Hellblade Glavness is endgame, postgame only unless you pair up with a buddy for Oh man, that's poopy. That's a big old poopy butthole, man. Glavness is only endgame?
Random dude, I'm glad you appreciated my Ben 10 remix.
Alright, I'm gonna put Torrent in the party. He can swim. And then...
Kitty! Oh, you're such a round girl! Ooh. You guys didn't even see her when she was fat. She got fat because we bought her the wrong food when we first got her, like kitten food. So she got round. She was a round.
Yeah, she was a super round key.
But now she's back down to her good weight. She's a little honky, but she's good.
Okay, so...
Oof.
Hoof.
I just like some of these names. Because I don't always remember.
Should I just be absolutely toxic and make a Jade Baroth, like a regular Baroth that has ice? Even though I already have a Jade Baroth somewhere.
Megan, are you in charge of the Ben 10 remake? It'd be fun, because I know nothing about Ben 10. So it'd be a lot of guessing. Excalibur, it would have been really funny if you called your Snip Snip Barney the dinosaur. He is a dinosaur.
Oh my god, that would have been really funny.
But he is Snip Snip. Maybe if we get another dinosaur looking one like Barney, we can name him Barney. But I like Sniff Sniff.
Sneep, sneep, sneep.
Snowplow. Fucking Edgelord.
How's that Edgelord? It's just fucking Snowplow. How is that an edgy name? I am very confused at you right now with that.
Edge boy.
How is it Edge? It's a fucking Snowplow.
I would name him
Chris. Edge would be like Frostbite or like Glacier or some shit like that.
I wish you could.
Snowplow is edgy to you?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It reminds me of a Ben 10 alien name.
No, I could go like Arctic Guana for that one.
Arctic Guano? Is that like
Arctic Guana.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Ice Poop. Ice Poop the alien.
Well, either way, I'm totally fucking happy about an Anjanath, so.
Let's
Me like
gotta read more shit. Golden Aries says, unless you get him early, I can see if I can get spot you an egg next time a stream pops off. His stats won't break the game for you this early, and I know the pain of not getting my favorite monster to use the rest of the game. Rip Rathalos being post-game. Okay.
nah, you don't gotta do that. Like, I'm chill.
Absolute Zero is outy edge. Yeah, that is pretty edgy.
Oh, absolute. Honestly, I gotta be honest. I kind of wish Arctic Wanna was named Absolute Zero though. What? Absolute. Okay, I like edgy shit. I gotta be honest. I'm sorry.
Ow.
I'm sorry that I'm the worst person alive for liking cool things.
I'm already exhausted today, and you're making me suffer through this. You made me listen to Luffy's dumb fourth gear voice, and
Oh
now
my god,
this?
that's so bad. That was
Ew.
so fucking bad.
Making my life difficult.
Oh no, I don't want to fight baggies. I want them to go away.
Well, guess what? They're here, and they're queer, and they're here to stay. He's bad, Ted. He licked the thumb. Now I rub the thumb on her nose. It's a co-symbiotic relationship. She licks my hand, and then
God
I cut
damn
the
it, I
places
keep forgetting
where
about the
she
fucking
wants to
hotness.
lick. Bad. Bad up bad. It's more than or reboot. Essentially.
Those are all characters that I like. I don't know. What's the problem with it?
Who's your favorite My Hero Academia character, Tyler?
Deku.
He's so cute.
I identify with Deku very much.
Your little loser mutters to himself and writes in his book.
Yes. Deku basically is a hero for all of the same reasons that I'm a power scaler. I like powers. I think they're cool, and I think it's interesting how they interact with other powers. That's basically what Deku is, and like he has a bunch of figures, and like he's an underdog in most situations. And I like him. Deku's a good guy.
We both like each other, so we both piss your pants.
And cry a lot.
Golden Aries is Absolute Zero would have been a cool name. There's a reason Big Chill, Ghost Freak, and Funky Blast is my favorite.
Yeah. Big Ghost Freak and Heat Blast are definitely great. Big Chill is okay. My favorite is probably Heat Blast.
Big Chill is so sick, but the Alien Force aliens suck altogether. Did they change aliens? I thought there was just like he had 10 aliens, and that's
No,
why
he
he's
gets more aliens as the series goes on.
Wait, but wouldn't he be called Ben 11 or Ben 13? Or why don't they change his name? Why is he just 10 when he has more than 10 aliens?
Because his name is also Ben Tennyson. So
False advertising, suing for falsities.
also like the Omnitrix has like sets of 10 that you go into, so he can only turn into like one of 10 aliens at a time, unless he has like certain stuff active, I guess. I don't
Don't
know.
get me wrong. The writers just wanted to like got a pad for more time. What would be cool to add to the story? so
Well,
we
I mean,
can
more
get
aliens
time.
is still a cool thing. Like you didn't understand the fandom of Ben 10 at the time because like it was actually really exciting to see a new alien, and then Omniverse came around with fucking Blocks, who's literally a Lego alien, which makes no fucking sense.
Antonio says, fun facts. There are times where studios interfere. It actually benefits the movie.
Yes, 100%.
Like the example for Toy Story 1, where in the original script, Woody was even a bigger dick than he turned out to be in the movie. That is true. There was a prototype Woody also looked kind of weird, I will say. Like, in the initial concept sketches.
Yeah, studio interference isn't always bad. Like, for instance, Another good example of studio interference actually helping out is in manga, when in Dragon Ball Z, the Cell Saga, which a lot of people consider like one of their like favorite sagas in Dragon Ball, all happened because of studio interference. So Toriyama was like, he brought up these like two androids who were like supposed to be the final villains. And it was an old man and a fat clown thing. And they were like, and the studio was like, okay, this is cool, but we want cooler. Put something cooler in. And then we got Android 17 and Android 18. Super fan favorite characters, right? And then they were like, okay, like this is still cool, and we like this, but we want a little bit more. And then we got Cell, who was easily one of the best villains in Dragon Ball, no question. So yeah, like there are times when studio interference
Random
is
dude,
good.
we are not talking about Suicide Squad 2016. I hate that movie so much.
Well,
No.
like there's an example of bad studio interference is Suicide Squad 2016. Because like they just like didn't know what they were doing.
Golden Aries says that gotta make them toys to sell to kiddos, better marketing to have them in sets of 10. Okay, there's a difference between making a choice in your story and then allowing for, because for example, Season 3 of My Little Pony, no way did they decide to make Twilight Sparkle an Alicorn princess off the bat, like at the end, just for the story. No, they did that so they could make fucking new toys of Twilight Sparkle that you have to buy your
Oh
shitty
my god,
little
you're
kid.
really pissed about this,
So
are you?
they could, because it's stupid. Why did they make this fucking little entitled unicorn quad a princess all of a sudden? Where she was like, you solved the riddle in this ancient wizard book, so you get wings, you're a princess now. No, they did that so you could get fucking more toys to sell Twilight Shitty Sparkle, which is the worst pony of the bunch, might I
I did not think that there was gonna be a super political discussion on My Little Pony today.
fucking hate
I'm pleasantly
that
surprised.
decision. I think it's so dumb. Like what? The only thing I like about My Little Pony is we got gay ponies at the end. Only good thing.
I like how just gayness means like inherently good for you.
Well, actually, it was a good ship though. Rainbow Dash and Applejack are the rare combination.
Okay,
of
I will
two butch
say-
lesbians, because you do not get two butch lesbian ships very often. It's usually a femme and a butch, or a femme and a femme type pairing. Well, I haven't checked chat in a while. Let's see. Harley pretty cringe in Suicide Squad. Agreed. Harley Quinn Suicide Squad. Joker and Suicide Squad
Just Suicide Squad.
Just
Suicide Squad in general.
Only thing I like is Boomerang Man immediately gets his head fucking blown off and just tangles in the sky.
Yeah, because of course Boomerang Man of all fucking characters. Like Captain fucking Boomerang would obviously be the one to get his head blown off first.
The funniest thing about the new Suicide Squad is a bunch of people, fangirls that are making Pete Davidson edits about the few minutes he's in the movie.
Oh, really?
And this one guy gets so pissed off, he's like, stop making these edits. He's not in the movie that long. Why are there so many? And then as soon as this video,
Because Pete Davidson's fucking awesome.
As soon as he grants on these things, the very next thing on my feed is another Pete Davidson. They don't stop. They just keep happening.
That's the thing about the internet. If you tell somebody to not do something, that just ensures that it's gonna happen.
I don't want.
Why would you
horse ships,
ever-
That's gross. They're fucking horses. It doesn't matter. I'm not saying I want to fuck the horses. That's not. It's like just it doesn't. What? Why can't horses be gay in an animated world where there's only horses? Why you want to ship them with people? Are they not allowed to be in marriages or have children? Because those are plot points. Pinkie Pie gets married to pretty much Weird Al's pony Sona.
Jesus Christ, really?
Essentially, yeah.
That's funny as hell. That makes
And
complete
they have
sense.
kids together, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Should I be proud or embarrassed by the fact that most of that rant clicked in my head? I grew up in a weird mix of Ben 10, Iron Man, Armored Adventures, and Generator Rex. And then on the other end of the spectrum, I did watch Field Rats and Barbie films. Great taste, by the way. I don't want any ship horses. I'm not shoving it down your throats. I was just telling you what's happening in the show. I'm not saying
Like it's literally a plot point. It's not like we're being like, oh my god, that PT7 totally ended up with Spike or some shit like that. I don't know.
Okay, I know you're gonna be pissed at me, but this is something I gotta say. I agree with Excalibur. I like Hinata more than Haru.
That's a good take. That is a good take.
Pete
the best
Davidson's a
take.
crackhead. I just make fun of him. Pete Davidson does whatever Pete Davidson does.
I love Pete Davidson. It's like
As soon
just.
as he started dating Ariana Grande and that whole shit went down.
Oh my god! I still can't believe he actually fucking did that. The
like,
dude.
fucking going for it.
He's easily like the. I feel like he's probably like one of the most Chad comedians in existence.
What do you mean?
And that's
by
not
that?
100%. Like, he dated Ariana Grande, and then it just doesn't matter what you say to him. It just bounces off at him, and he bounces it back at you. Like, he literally made a joke about his own dead dad at a Justin Bieber roast. Like, he constantly makes jokes about his own dead fucking dad.
I'm rather
And
indifferent.
that's
I'm
hilarious.
pretty much indifferent on Pete Davidson.
I understand that, like, he can be a little bit out there in terms of, like...
Like, for me, he's just like, oh, that's Pete Davidson, the guy who dated Ariana Grande and got engaged. And then they didn't date anymore. And he's just kind of like a dude. Like, do I like his comedy? Not really. It's not my particular cup of tea.
He's not my favorite comedian, I will say. Like, I do like Pete Davidson, but, like, he's not my favorite comedian.
I don't have a reason to dislike him. I just don't think he's my cup of tea comedy-wise, per se.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny how a bunch of girls are thirsting over him in the new Suicide movie and making all these edits with him. To me, that's hilarious.
That is absolutely fucking hilarious. And Pete Davidson has to be loving it. Like, I could totally see him just being like, I wasn't in the movie that long and people are fucking thirsting over me. This is awesome.
Okay, speaking of, so before I went on my My Little Pony rant, I was going to talk about how a toy shouldn't construct the plot points. For example, Cars 2. Cars 2 was 100% assembled for marketing toys, for making toys.
Yeah, that was
They
bad.
had a Mater jetpack toy kind of thing, even before like the concept of Cars 2 came out. Like they made toys before they made the movie, and that was one of the reasons on why that movie was made, because they were like, toys, yes, money, because a lot of the revenue for animated
This is the other
things
royal monster in
comes
the area.
from- or just a lot of animated things.
Yeah,
A
this
lot
one
of
is
the
a
revenue
doozy.
comes from
Also, rare monster then.
merchandising, especially Pokemon. Most of their revenue comes from merchandising.
Yep. That's why the games kind of have to be rushed, because like they have to get the merchandising out when they plan to. So like the Pokemon games can't be pushed back, which kind of sucks
Yeah,
for like the quality of a lot of the games.
because they want to sell the toys. Which is
Yeah.
why I always hate it when things are so like merch central.
Merch
I'd
heavy.
say. Yeah,
Oh no, this is not a red Kezu Den, is it?
that's red. I don't know if it's Kezu.
Fucking hell yeah, that's a red Kezu.
It looks like a crumpled used sock. Well, not even used. I'm like crusty used.
Alright, what do we got?
Crusty.
Kind of stinky, quite heavy, shiny. Alright, cool.
Gotta leave.
Let's go with that.
Why is it so fucking dark in here?
It's a good question.
I have lights on. Can you turn on the lamp over there?
Yeah, I'll do that in a sec.
Well, I guess it's dark because it's like raining out and fun raining.
Yeah.
Pooping everywhere.
That's the truth. I'm a tooth, that's the truth.
These streams for me have just kind of turned into Megan rants for 3 hours about random things.
And that's awesome. Like, I like that.
I guess.
I enjoy the Megan rants, and so does the audience.
I guess. I don't know. This is no longer Monster Hunter Stories. This is just Megan rants for 3 hours about things that have been off on her mind.
Wild Monster Hunter Stories is. Oh god, I almost ran into a Zinogre. I don't want to do that.
Golden Aries is totally accurate. Cars 2 doesn't exist. Marketing that dictates the course of what media is for typically results in a lower quality product, kind of like Trek 3. Exactly.
Yeah.
If we're talking about
As
Trek
soon
movies-
as you're doing something for the money, then a good amount of the time, like things go down in quality.
Oh.
There are a few exceptions to that. The Lego Movie is one definite exception. Like, that was 100% for the toys. It's literally a movie based on the fucking toys. And
yeah.
it turned out incredible. So, like, if you have the imagination, if you have the
you're creative
understanding,
yeah.
you can make that good. But, like, you can have, like, your cake and eat it too if you're just, like, not lazy about it.
We're being watched.
Random Dude says Bo Burnham's inside still sucks. Hot take. I think that's just because you're kind of young.
That's a super hot take.
Yeah, because Bo Burnham's inside is
I loved
targeted
Inside.
more for, like,
Giant holes, lights,
people
and
that are,
monsters.
like, of an older age that are going through a lot right now.
Yeah.
It's
It's definitely more towards...
It's not targeted for younger people or people who have like a financial stability
or people who are not under anxiety for 90% of their lives.
Or depression, or it's which is fine. I mean, like it goes out. Isn't meant for everyone.
It goes out to a very particular
audience, and it resonated with me and Tyler pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Which again, as I said, we live in a world where we can have opinions and free takes. So yeah, that's a good hot take in my mind, but I don't agree with that take.
Mm-hmm.
If Ratha really does have that power,
You don't like the political take at all? Well, that's just you then. You can have your opinions, but I enjoyed the special and I thought it was good.
And if there's worry or doubt,
I don't really care about like whether or not comedy is political, as long as it's actually like good comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can listen to anybody talk about any political subject as long as it's fucking funny.
Yeah.
As long as they do their jobs as comedians and make it fucking funny.
Yeah, if you're gonna put like something
it's not
political,
words,
just
but
make it funny.
emotion. They don't have a language like us, so maybe that's why they're more.
They're fucking dumb idiots that don't even know words.
They can't speak. They shit their pants. They're so dumb.
They don't even have pants to shit. I mean, look at them.
He needs to know that you will protect him no matter what.
Yeah, I'll do it. I protect my baby dragon. Alright, what am I fighting now? Oh, okay, never mind. That's just a kitty.
But by who?
Fucking stupid
I
female
don't see
cat.
anyone.
Stupid and dumb.
Welcome to the internet.
Do I have
Take
an
a
idle
look
fan
inside.
following me? I wish they wouldn't be so shy. I love meeting my fans.
Jesus Christ.
Could that be?
We've got trouble. We better hurry, buddy.
Like again, what's cool about life is that I can definitely I can tell that you and I, Angela, disagree on a lot of political issues. I would say, but we can still be civil and like talk to each other.
Yeah.
Because again, it's all about just understanding that people have different opinions, and that's cool. And that's what makes America cool, because not everywhere in the world has this ability where it's like, oh, if you disagree with me, then off of your head, or you're going to jail.
I'm sorry. You disagree with the person ruling the country? Yeah, no, you're an insurrectionist. We're gonna blast you on the news, and we're gonna kill you.
Yeah, essentially, and we're gonna poison you and your entire family. No,
Yeah.
we live in a world where, or at least in
a
a
section of
country,
the world.
Yeah, that
What
we
the
can have
fuck
different
did I just run
opinions
into?
and be civil about it.
Oh, really?
I personally thought it was the strongest Bo Burnham special because, well, for the other specials, he's suffering for the entire time with anxiety, depression, and wanting to kill himself. So this is the one time where he's honest with himself, and rather than just pretending or faking it.
I rank it at least like as good as the other ones. I would say.
I
think it's.
I'm just I'm an artsy.
I think
so.
objectively, it's better. I would say. But like in terms of like personal taste, I would say it's like just as good. You know, like there's the review score and there's the audience score. You know what I mean? Like I can tell it's very well made, and I can tell it's like objectively like really good. But in terms of like personal preference,
I'm not saying that Make Funny is like not funny or anything. It's still funny. Or make.
Yeah, saying that something, if a comedian's good enough, saying that something is their worst special, it's not saying a lot bad about it. I mean, like, look at Bill Burr.
His specials are all fine. I just personally, I'm an art hoe, so I liked Inside because it was art ho-ness.
It was very art ho-y.
Yeah, so everyone's just gonna have their own personal taste. No, there's comedy in it. I personally like. Again, it's all about just personal comedic taste.
Yeah.
As if you go into it expecting him to be the same person he was 5-6 years ago when he stopped doing specials, I could see where that assumption could be created.
If you were expecting him to have a regular.
As someone who's been following him even after it during his directorial career and his other projects, I had an understanding of what I was getting into, especially as it was filmed during the COVID-19 pandemic. So maybe that's where that kind of thing happened with you. But yeah, it's perfectly fine. Again, as I keep saying, it's cool that we can have a civilized discussion about this and just talk to each other about our opinions on it. And that's what makes the internet great, because everyone can have shit to take. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a damage. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. That's a great baggie. It's an XL baggie.
It's a baggy deluxe. Now it's a baggy dead.
Fun fact, a lot of ripped condoms that are like for her pleasure don't. Okay, first off, are just marketing ploys, because the inside of vagina won't feel that. It's not as sensitive as condom providers make. I don't know why I suddenly remember. I think it's because we were talking about XL baggies. But yeah, no. Pretty much any of those like fancy schmancy. Just get something that is going to fit you right. You can apply correctly, and is not gonna fucking break. Also, never double bag, because that's just gonna rip that shit to pieces.
Yeah, no. It's a bad plan.
Excalibur, next week I'm planning on seeing the new Suicide Squad in cinema. What do you think? I like the new cinema.
Good idea.
I honestly thought that this one was actually a lot better. It was one of the few DC things that I actually enjoyed.
Yeah, most of the DC movies are kind of poopy, but this one's actually pretty good.
Excuse me. Let's see. Angela says, I think it shoots really well. I didn't know anything about Wolverine, especially think it's going to be something to get at. No, he likes to keep to himself a lot, especially since he had such a high internet presence. I can understand that kind of burnout. It can be rather exhausting to be constantly in the eye of
The public.
Yeah, because the public will always have something negative to say no matter what.
Yeah, then eventually that gets to
And
you.
they expect you to perform at a certain.
I mean, like, I'm not even that big at all. And like, I still get like burnout.
Thanks for 7th grader advice, Andy. I'm not talking to you, Angela. I'm talking to my older audience. I'm talking to my pimp demons and my other old people who are not in 7th grade. Go enjoy your your algebra. You're probably in algebra 1 now this year. Or is it pre-algebra for 7th grade? Again, I was on an advanced track in private school, so I don't know what public school does for 7th grade math.
Yeah, 7th grade math is pretty much that.
Is it pre-algebra? Or is it algebra 1?
It's for the most part like pre-algebra.
Okay.
It depends on like whether or not you're in the advanced class or not.
Gotcha. Yeah, go study your pre-algebra then, and your basic chemistry. For science?
Chemistry was high school for us. We had like for my personal school at the very least, we didn't have like advanced science courses. I don't really think.
What part of it was cringe for you, Angela? You said it was good but cringe. I'm curious on where the cringe part was. It was. I don't.
If you're talking about OG Suicide Squad,
No, we're talking about the new one.
Yeah.
Where was?
Yeah, no, I didn't see too much cringe.
I don't know. Like maybe the Harley Quinn thing every now and again, but I didn't think she was as bad as like as a character as the other movies.
Yeah, not really. I mean, Harley Quinn actually is like one of the very few like good characters I think in the DCU.
Oh yeah, I'm not super familiar with DC movie cinema stuff.
I haven't seen a lot of them either.
Okay, no, it's only social political problems because I didn't learn anything else. I mean, I guess.
Kaiser Jump.
I don't know. I just think I think you might be reading too much into it, but it's just a stupid super villain movie. Like, it's just stupid aliens, stupidness.
The stupid Patrick Star looking fucking alien.
In 10 years, you will see her cringe. Oh, do you think she'll become like a dated or? I don't understand.
It's whatever.
It's your personal opinion.
Harley Quinn's just nuts. That's all I have to say about it. I need to bring a strength monster so I can like break those down.
I don't know what. You do whatever you need to do to proceed the game. Excalibur, don't you find it weird that the in mascot live action movies like the Smurfs, they have weird tropes of story that always take place in New York City? Yes.
Yeah, that's so they can destroy the Golden Gate Bridge constantly.
It's just one of those weird.
There is no. Oh wait, no, that's New York. That's San Francisco.
Yeah.
I'm a
For
fucking
example,
moron.
why is for example, Tom and Jerry live action? Why the fuck are they in New York?
And that's probably because it has a lot of like.
Why the fucking Alvin and Chipmunks?
It's probably because like New York has a lot of like good places to shoot. I would assume.
Oh, we're about to fight one of your favorite monsters, Golden Aries. Nice.
Ooh. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate? Okay.
Oh, you're talking about schools. Okay. Well, they're just trying to educate you. Like, I don't really know what's cringe about just getting an education. Because schools actually are required by law to be as partisan or like as non-biased as possible. They're supposed to give you like just straight up facts. As an educator, that's one of the main things to teach you on like how to provide a safe, non-biased discussion environment in which everyone can just talk to each other about issues, and rather than taking their own which again, you can have your own personal opinion, which is fine, and you can discuss that. But as a teacher in an educational field, you are required by law essentially to fulfill a particular curriculum, which is designed to be as like neutral as possible.
Yeah,
it's
actually
facts.
it's actually like against the rules for a lot of teachers to share their political opinions, isn't it?
Yeah, no, you're not. You can't. It's like super not cool.
It's like super no.
No. So you pretty much you just keep it. In private schools, there's more leniency in the curriculum, so that's where you can get some of that stuff. Because I know for a lot of my high school teachers ended up being libertarians and conservatives. So there was a lot of that kind of stuff. Like I grew up surrounded by conservatives, but I was one of the few. I would consider myself pretty liberal, as you guys can probably tell. I speak my mind about my opinions. Again, and because I grew up around a bunch of conservatives, I'm perfectly fine, like respecting other people's opinions as well. It's just the way I grew up. Because I went to private school, though, a lot of my teachings were from a particular viewpoint. Because private schools, you can kind of get away with more of that, like bias. Like a little more flexibility. Like you get a better, you get a good education. Don't get me wrong. It's just there's more room for biases to slip through. Let's see. We're not talking about critical race theory on this stream right now.
Yeah,
that's something we're not talking about right now.
That's a fucking floodgate that I don't want to open. Like that's a can of worms that should not be. No.
I mean, maybe you perceived it as not being neutral, Angela, but it's straight up just stating facts. That's what you're required by law to do. New York, especially, I know for a fact, is pretty neutral law. It might seem more like.
Well, like if you're seeing a lot more of a certain point of view, that might not be because of like the schools. It might be because of the like people in your area. Like parents influence their kids' opinions like quite a bit.
Yeah, that's also
in terms of their political opinions. Like I grew up in families of like both conservative and liberal spaces, so I grew up in like a pretty
neutral.
I grew up looking at both sides effectively.
Yeah.
So I kind of don't like buy 100% into either subject.
I would consider you more of an independent.
Yeah.
Which is perfectly, again, or like a moderate, whatever that spectrum is.
I look at both sides and see stupidity. Like,
well, I will say the extremes of both sides just make the everything look bad, which is why I would say just cut off the extreme parts of both sides of the spectrum.
yeah.
Because they shouldn't. For some reason, they seem to represent like the group when they really shouldn't.
Yeah.
Not everyone's like an insane psychopath like media likes to make them out to be. And most people are just normal dudes, you know. I mean, CNN is a little like left leaning, but
Yeah, it's a little bit on the left bias. I would say.
but there's again a lot of media.
Well, a lot of media is biased, and a lot of media is paid to be biased.
Yes. There are certain central neutral media, which is why we are heavily encouraged to find like neutral media.
Yeah. That's what me and Megan try to do, is
Yeah.
try to find like neutral media sources.
Or provide like sources from all sides of the spectrum. You know, give multiple different.
The best way that I've seen to like get the news is to like cross-reference.
Cross-referencing is a great way.
Yeah, no,
to check
cross-reference the left shit with the right shit, and like see what they have in common, and be like, okay, that's the news.
Yes.
Because like you won't have any like extremist viewpoint on either side if you do that.
Yeah. We live in a very conservative household. That makes sense. I grew up in the main reason why I decided to go to like a more public college because I wanted to get a better understanding of the world because I had a very limited viewpoint.
Yeah.
And so I got to meet a lot of different people from different socioeconomic and ethnical race groups, and widened my perception of just life in general and like what other people have to go through. Because again, you can't fully understand what everyone goes through in life if you're not that particular group or person.
Yeah.
But
Everybody's got their lumps.
you can at least learn about it a little and be like, okay, like have an understanding.
Hang on, sniff.
There's nothing wrong with just learning about what people have to say, you know, what they think. And I don't personally believe one viewpoint is always correct. Because what's cool is humanity can work together on finding a viewpoint or like a solution to a problem that is the most beneficial to all of society, rather than just the select minority. Yeah.
My
I'm
T-Rex
just rambling.
Nice.
Why do you think you like Metal Gear Solid? Just any more, like Call of Duty, any Call of War games, it's fine. Again, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
I'm just, at this point, I'm just rambling.
Oh, this is dope as shit already.
I'm just tired. I'm just so tired of constant working.
Oh, that was fucking awesome.
Antonio says, Excalibur, being a centrist myself, I assure you it's really good to be able to agree with certain topics, but also disagree with others.
Yeah. Like that's like how it should be.
Yeah, Tyler's a very facts first logic kind of
like
guy.
I consider myself a little bit more like left leaning right-leaning, but I do consider myself a centrist.
Even Tyler and
I understand that there are good points made by like conservatives. Like they do have good points here and there. And to just like block all of those out for the sake of like, oh, they're Republicans, so they're automatically
I don't
evil.
think you should
It's
just
stupid.
silence someone based on what they're quote unquote labeled as.
Plus, like a lot of the time,
I personally believe they should just be valued on the merit of their word, like based on what they're actually saying, rather than whatever title or label they have in front of it. You know?
yeah.
Oh, this is Monster Hunter. I know. I know. We just kind of went on a weird political rant about just. I know. For me, I always felt like scared to speak when I was younger because of I had different political views than the majority of my people around me. So I was scared. So I would lie and say things that I didn't actually mean in order to fit in with everyone. So that's kind of why now I'm like a big proponent of free speech and just being able to say stuff, you know, because that's an important thing that we have, and I think it's really cool. It's something I'm really passionate about. So that's why I never tell you if I disagree. Like there's points in the chat that I disagree with sometimes, but I'm not sitting like, oh no, you're wrong. No, that's not something. We're like, oh, really. Like the only thing I would be like, I'm not even for. Pretty much the only thing I'm like against is spoilers. That's the only thing I'm really against saying.
Something's amiss.
Unless you get permission to say spoilers, but that's pretty much it.
Golden Aries, I know what your favorite monster for you is now, and I understand it.
Lord. It's fucking Scyther.
Oh, it gets better.
It's a mecha Scyther that merges.
It's a fucking Metagross. Yep.
Free speech, what's that? It's pretty much like just say whatever you like. Just speak your mind.
Celtis Queen is really cool. I agree with your decision, Aries. Okay, so how in the heckins am I gonna do this?
Yeah.
Should probably take out the Celtis first.
I just don't like spoilers. That's my one thing. Like, it's just kind of like there is free speech, but there's also like if you're gonna be rude, that's not very nice. If you get permission to spoil, like if you ask, hey, can I spoil this for you? And someone says, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, they're both technical attackers.
You also just gotta be nice to each other. I don't know what Peace Walker is. I'm guessing that's a Metal Gear.
It's a Metal Gear Solid game, and I've only heard about it in our last stream.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna swap out to Rathalos.
Okay, I'll hang out for like 10, 20 more minutes, and then I gotta go start cooking.
Okay.
Gotta
I'm gonna take out that Celtis.
Gotta fry up some species that I'm gonna eat.
Oh my god, yeah, I love that the Desert Celtis Queen does that. So, the Celtis Queen effectively like takes all of the like other Celtis in her swarm. Actually, fuck it, you might just be able to see it in this fight. It's like really cool.
Okay, I'll just watch, and I'll see if I understand what's going on.
Yeah, so basically like these two are insects. That's the queen of the hive. And yeah, there you go. She puts the male on top of herself and uses him as a weapon.
So she makes a mecha formation.
Yes.
She does Goron lock on like
Giga Drill Breaker, yeah, 100%.
Jesus, I'm
Okay,
tired.
it's starting to use power mode.
Good for you, buddy. Good for you, buddy. Hi.
What I do?
You're
What?
so cute. Your little powers.
I know how to play the game.
Powers.
It's how the game is played. It's a rock paper scissors.
What
thing.
Ben 10 alien is that, Tyler?
What Ben 10 alien is what?
That one.
Which
That
one?
one.
That?
Yeah, what Ben 10 alien? Alien.
Probably the fucking. I don't know, like what insect aliens are in Ben 10? I know there's Crash Shocker. fuck up. Honestly, I don't think there's much else in terms of like insect
Can you do me a
aliens.
favor?
What?
Can you just list off some Ben 10 alien names, please? For science, please.
Shut the fuck up. All right.
I need to know these names.
So we got Heat Blast, Forearms.
Keep going.
I know what you're doing. Wild Vine, Wild Mutt, Cannon Bolt,
Keep going. It's fine. I'm good.
Accelerate, spelled XLR8.
Okay, yeah, I can't do it anymore.
I knew that one would break you. Oh, Stinkfly, I'm an idiot. Are you okay? Wasn't that funny? To hear about the worst?
Keep going, please.
Rap.
Wrath? Okay.
Rat. He's a wrestler tiger. And he's hilarious, and he's like one of my favorites.
Do the furries really like that one?
Probably.
Right, good to know.
And then there's Humongousaur.
Okay, I'm good.
There's Way Big.
Try not to laugh.
Try not to laugh.
Okay, keep going. I can do it.
Buzzshock. Arctic Iguana. Spitter. Ripjaws. Gray Matter. And then what else? Jet Ray.
Okay.
Brain,
We're at the start.
Brainstorm. Echo.
I'm doing okay. Those first ones were pretty bad.
Chroma Stone. Diamond Head.
Okay, keep going. I can do this. Keep going, please.
What else? Big Chill. That's another one. Jury Rig.
Okay, keep going.
Clockwork.
Okay.
God, I'm trying to think. Terraspin. NRG, which is spelled NRG. This is killing her.
Okay, I'm good. Hold on. Do it. Keep going, please.
Wolf Blitzer. That's another one. Who was originally called Ben Wolf.
No. Oh my goodness.
Frankenstrike. I know was another one that used to be Ben. What was it? Ben Victor, I think his name was originally, but he changed it.
Ooh. Okay, we're here.
I don't remember. I don't remember what Ben Mummy name change was. Oh yeah, Blocks, which is literally the Lego alien. Feedback.
So many. They're all bad.
Jesus, fuck.
There's different levels of bad. If I had a tier list, I could probably tier them by how bad they are, from like not as bad to like god awful.
Alien X.
Okay, that's very descriptive.
Well, it's meant to be non-descriptive. So like your sarcasm is not unorthodox. Swamp Fire.
Smart, but okay.
He smells like a part too. Trying to think. Any other ones? Fast Track.
All these sound like poop innuendo.
Poop innuendos?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
These things have to do with what?
Gravitack, that's right. Lodestar.
Wait, go back. Grab attack.
Gravitack, yeah.
Grab attack.
Gravity. He's a living. He's a small living planet.
And he's actually kind of cool. He has gravity powers, and it's actually kind of dope.
Small living planet. The gravity powers that Ben has are fucking awesome.
Yep.
A planet now fucking okay. What else are we separated?
There is Goop.
Sorry, can you say that one time?
Goop.
What was the five, please?
Goop. His name is literally Goop.
Okay, that's fine.
And he's-
Goop?
Yep, Goop.
What's his power? Is Goopy?
Yeah, he's
a little
Goopy.
sludge man? Goop?
Yeah, he's literally just Goop.
He's my favorite.
he's
That's great. I love
he's
that.
got like a little flying saucer that controls the Goop.
Oh man, I ruined it. I just wanted a Goop.
There's also Upgrade. Upgrade is one of my favorites. Oh god, Topic. That's one of them.
People are the game in my existence. I will fight any puss person with my fists. Because I can't use my feet, because then they'll get off on that, so I have to use my fists to beat them up.
What is it? What is his name? There's Shock Squatch. That's one.
These just make me recoil and cringe.
Spider Monkey.
Well, that's an actual animal, so that makes sense.
But it's a monkey with spider powers. Eye Guy, that's one.
Okay.
Alright. Chad, like, help me out here. Help me remember some of these
No,
that I
Chat's
haven't said.
been giving
I
me
know,
these.
like, but like, I'm trying to think of more. Ghost Freak, that's another one.
Can't spend so quiet.
Yep. What is this Celtics being doing? Is he doing...
Sir, you don't need to pay attention to this game. All you need to pay attention to is these fucking Ben 10 awful god names. Please.
Okay. Upchuck. That's one. That's right.
Is this power vomit?
Yes, it is. Like, his power is that he can eat anything, and then, like, he turns it into a projectile that he shoots out of his mouth.
Oh. This is making me fall in love with you so much more.
Ditto is one of them.
That's a Pokemon.
Yeah, it is. But, like, Ditto is basically, you know how, like, you'll say... Somebody will say something that you agree with and you respond with Ditto? Basically, his power is that he can split himself. And, like clone himself, basically. What else? Water Hazard, that's one that I haven't said yet.
That's another poop one.
Armadillo.
Oh! Who was the fucking idiot who made that? That's disgusting. Oh, I hate that one.
Chameleon. Because he can camouflage and he's also a lizard. Pesky Dust, that's one. There is legitimately one that's literally called the Worst.
Is he the worst one?
Yeah, he's the worst. He's literally a fat glob of yellow pus.
Great, I love it.
Astrodactyl, that's another. Oh god, Astrodactyl's a stupid one. He's literally an like a pterodactyl with a jetpack.
Whose 6-year-old nephew did they ask for these names?
I don't know. A lot of the worst ones are from Ben 10 Omniverse. Like a lot of the worst ones are from there. Like Astrodactyl is like complete shit.
Aerodactyl with a spacesuit on.
It's basically what he is.
Fucking hell. This is causing me physical damage at this point. I'm tapping into my HP.
What is it called? Shit. Molestache.
Molestache.
He's a mole with a mustache that he can punch people with.
Whose 6-year-old did they give cocaine and
Omniverse.
methamphetamine to?
Omniverse.
Jesus Christ. This
Omniverse.
is awful.
Snarrow. Okay, that's right. That's the mummy one.
Narrow.
Snarrow. As in like Cheerios, but with snare.
Okay.
Because he's a mummy and he like controls his like fucking mummy bits.
Continue.
I already said Wildvine. I already said Jury Rig.
I'm trying my best to withstand this mental pain that I've been put through. This is my Olympic trial. This is my task I've set out for myself to get the Holy Grail.
Buffrog. Oh wait, no. Buffrog is from Star Versus.
I would have believed you though.
Yeah, no,
sounds plausible.
yeah,
It sounds plausible
it,
to me.
it did. Bullfrag, that's his name. Vampire, that's another one.
I'm sorry, vampire?
Vampire, yep.
Is he a crime vampire?
It's a vampire that goes wham. Once again, Omniverse. Omniverse has the worst ones. Kickin' Hawk, that's another one. Gut Rot, Ball Weevil.
Okay, how the fuck did they get this bad at doing basic character names? What kind of... this hurts me. This really does hurt me. Fuck, what's this monstrosity? Why do people like this show? Why do people like this lore? Why are people so invested in something where the vamp fuck
Vamp fuck.
is like the name that...
Okay,
like,
Omniverse is like where the worst of it comes
it's
in.
like, oh, here are some of the monsters. Turd Waffle,
Turd Waffle.
Ice Cream Snot Face.
Shellhead is one of them. That's right. But
Banana
like that's one of the
Muffin
one that's like never shown.
My Aunt's Toenail and Beluga Wooga are like, that's the name. I can come up with that's essentially, I just listed off 5 Omniverse aliens right off the bat.
Booga Wooga.
No, Beluga Wooga.
Beluga Wooga.
Beluga Wooga. That's one.
I'm trying to think of like all of the ultimate aliens, and I don't know if I missed any. No, I think I got all of those ones. Atomics, that's one.
I can't. No more.
No more.
No more. My
No
mental,
more.
my mental stability is.
You're good. Are you curious about any of them?
It's no. I'm more so.
Just in pain.
More so, I'm actually gonna go leave this now because I gotta go work on dinner. So, thank you guys for watching Megan.
Oh, I'm dead.
So, good and
I died.
I'm heading off to cook.
All right. I think we're actually like close enough to where we can end the stream off here.
Okay. I gotta chop up some fucking taters.
All right. Yeah, on that disappointing note of being killed by a Celtis Queen, I think we're gonna end the stream off here for today. Thank you guys for watching. It was a fun time seeing all of you. We had a pretty good
Tyler, we're not made of money. Close your pegs when you're done using them.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, it was good. It was good seeing you guys. It was good. It was good to see. I still don't know how.